All right.
Okay, everybody. So, I'm going to do a little introduction. First of all, this game is Maid RPG. The game that we are playing. It is a game based on, like, anime maids, basically. And what you have to do is, I, the GM, I of course, the GM, am basically playing the role of the master, and you have to go through a day in the life of an anime maid. This may involve, you know, alien invasions or demons being unsealed from their 1,000-year-old tombs, or drinking a potion that accidentally switches your gender, or what else? A million other things that are all gonna randomly be happening. These fine ladies and gentlemen to the right-hand side of my frame are the maids. Are the maids for today? It's Magical Pig, Bear, Fuzzy Goblinoid, and Phoenix, who's named himself Sakura already. Sakura's the sexiest. Bleh. Are going to be making their maids right now, and the character generation is completely random. So we're going to begin and see what kind of maids come out of the random dice rolls that we are going to be doing. So, Magical Pig, you are first, my good sir.
All right.
We are going to be rolling your stats. Your stats are in order. Your stats are in order: athletics, affection, skill, cunning, luck, and will. Now these are like, athletics is like your ability, your physical ability. Affection is how good you are at forming bonds with the master or other maids. Skill is how good you are at your maid duties. Cunning is how capable you are at tricking enemies. Luck is how lucky you are. And will is how positive and constructive is your thinking. Right? So what you're going to do is you're going to be rolling 2d6 6 times. Just roll them off. And then we divide each of those numbers by 3, and that is the stat you receive. Okay. So, Magical Pig, keep this noted down, my good sir.
Yep.
In your athletics, you have a 3. In your affection, you have a 1. In your skill, you have a 3. In your cunning, you have a 3.
Oh my god.
In your luck, you have a 2. And in your will, you have a 1. Okay?
All the stats in the world.
Those are your stats. Alright, Bear.
Alright.
Roll for me the stats of Yoko, I guess.
Yoko.
Hey, that ain't bad.
Okay. So you got 2 in athletics, 3 in affection, 3 in skill, 3 in cunning, 2 in luck, and 1 in will. Fuzzy? Hit me.
Alright, I already have a macro made for this that divides it, so...
Whoa! You got all ones, dude.
Okay, so Fuzzy, you got a 1 in athletics, a 2 in affection, a 1 in
Oh, no.
skill, a 1 in cunning, a 1 in luck, and a 1 in will. Get more
You're number one.
Get
You're
more
number
ones.
one.
Get more ones, Fuzzy. Get more ones.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
And
all
my
ones.
good final maid, Sakura-chan. You're gonna roll your stats now, my good sir, ma'am.
How many do I have
maid.
to roll again?
Ma'am,
1,
ma'am.
2, 3, 4,
6.
5, 6.
6, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so you got a 2 in athletics, a 2 in affection, a 2 in skill, a 3 in cunning, a 2 in luck, and a 3 in will. That is a pretty good stat spread there.
It
There,
is.
Phoenix. I think you did pretty well on that one.
Competing with me on my stats,
A
bro.
lot better than yesterday. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't have a 0.
So all of our
Compared
maids,
to me that had 3 zeros.
all of our maids have now got their stats rolled up. Now what we're gonna do is there is a maid type chart. Okay, this is the type of maid that they're gonna be, and they roll 2d6, and then per d6 there's a type that they could be through, like Lolita, sexy, pure, cool, boyish, or heroine, and they get 2 of these, or they could get the same one twice, and it changes their stats. So, rock and roll pig, give me yo
Roll
2d6.
Be a Lolita, pig. Be a Lolita.
Come on,
Just roll
ones. Give me some
6.
ones. Okay,
So,
4 and 6. You are a cool heroine.
Yeah.
So you get
Addict.
a +1 to your skill and a -1 to your affection,
Only cool people.
and
do
a
hair.
+1 to your will and a -1 to your luck. Got that?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, Bear. Hit me
Bear.
with a 2d6. 4, 5. You are boyish and cool.
Yes.
You are boyish and cool.
'Kay.
So you get a +1 to your skill, a -1 to your affection,
They're just
and
kicking
a
Bear in
+1
real
to
life.
your athletics and a -1 to your skill. I think Bear pretty much hit on the head what she wanted, so that's not too bad.
This has turned out bad for me.
Fuzzy, roll for me a 2d6. Oh my god, okay. You are pure and cool. So
You're all so cool. I'm gonna be
We're
an
all
asshole.
cool.
All the people are cool.
being pure, you get a +1 to your affection and a -1 to your cunning. And being cool, you get a +1 to your skill and a -1 to your affection.
See,
So your
I'm not-
affection doesn't change. Your skill goes up by 1, your cunning goes down by 1. That's pretty much what happens. Okay, Phoenix. Oh, you rolled yours. 3 and 2. So you got sexy and pure. So she's like maidenly, pure, and sexy. I don't really get it, but okay. We didn't get a single Lolita, which I'm super
She's a woman's
surprised
woman.
by. So cunning +1, will -1, and affection +1, cunning -1. So your cunning doesn't change. Your will goes down by 1. Affection goes up by 1. Got that, Phoenix?
Oh, it looks so good.
All right.
God damn
Moving
it, stop.
moving back over to Pig, because we're gonna do this like step by step, the same way that we've been doing. We have to roll the colors of the uniform, the hair, and the eyes that Pig will be that Taka will be rocking.
Colors.
Okay, so let's roll them. So you need to roll me 2d6 3 times, basically. So 46 is on my chart here is silver. So you have a silver uniform. Your eyes are yellow, and you have brown hair. Wow, you're boring, man. Silver
I
uniform.
don't know. Yellow eyes are
Silver
pretty cool.
uniform, yellow eyes, brown hair, and you're what were you like? Cool heroine.
Cool heroin. with zero affection. That's probably
She's cold, man. She's cold. Okay.
just cool as
So
ice.
so Bear, roll for me. Roll for me, yo. Roll for me.
All right. Just a 2d6, right?
Yeah, times 3.
Oh, she
So
got
65 is you have a metallic uniform. So you're like wearing a chrome maid's outfit. You got 15 is brown, so you have brown eyes, and you have 62 indigo hair.
Okay, there we go.
Rocking that indigo hair with a metallic uniform. I like it.
I
Have
like it.
silver
like
and
it.
metal already.
Fuzzy.
Looking good.
Alright, let's see here.
2 and 6 is indigo, so you have an indigo uniform. You have vermilion eyes and a purple and purple hair. So,
So you
indigo
got my
uniform,
character
vermilion eyes, purple hair. So you're basically like as purple as it gets, with like some vermilion like red in there.
You're the character I rolled yesterday.
So I think that's pretty rocking. All right. So we got for Phoenix we've got 65, which is metallic against another metallic uniform. 23 is green eyes and
Oh, I'm sexy!
and brown hair. And brown hair.
Nah, you boring as fuck.
Yeah, you're pretty boring, man. Like
I'm sexy, bitch.
you're like pretty normal. Okay. I'm hearing echo from somebody, by the way.
Yeah, I'm hearing. echo
So
from somebody,
whatever that is, please. Now the next thing that we need to do is, of course, go back to Pig, and we're gonna do his special qualities, which are he's gonna roll 2d6 3 times again, and I'm gonna look on the special qualities chart, and we'll see what he gets.
That's what
Let's
I'm
see
getting.
what this is.
Super meal.
Okay, so 22 is you're albino, so you have no pigment. You're an albino maid. 36 is you're an angel or a devil. I'm gonna make you an angel. So you're an angel.
Albino.
You're an albino angel.
That makes sense.
Who has freckles. So you're an albino freckled angel. Looking
That's adorable.
looking pretty sharp. Yeah, cool heroine, no affection, albino freckled angel. I like it. All right,
No
Bear,
affection.
hit me up.
All right.
So 43 is delinquent. There's something delinquent about you. We'll roll that in a second.
Yep.
24 is actually a guy.
Yes.
Boyish and actually a guy.
Boyish and cool and actually a guy, or whatever it was that you got. So 24 is actually a guy, which is you're actually a guy. And 64 is
Is that the secret
monster.
society one?
You're not a human, but
Monster.
some kind of monster.
Oh, this is gonna be
Amazing.
good.
So-
Gotta roll on that
so
one.
you're
Delinquent, actually a boy, and a monster.
So delinquent, roll delinquent for me, which is D6, please.
5.
5 is piercings. You have piercings, not just in your ears, but perhaps your forehead, lips, eyelids, chin, whatever. And monster, roll a D6. Monster, you are a ghost. You're a ghost. You're actually a ghost.
So we
You're
have
the
an
ghost of a
angel
punk
and a
rocker.
ghost.
She's
This is not Maid RPG.
it's the ghost of a punk rocker who's actually a guy.
Dressed
Maid.
up
Maid
as the maid.
That is
Bear has seen some hard shit.
that is pretty. That's pretty good. All right,
Who's
Fuzzy.
wearing a metallic dress?
Okay, let's take a look at the chart. 56 is trauma, so some terrible incident you were traumatized.
Oh god, yes.
35 is you're a princess. You're actually the daughter of a family of an even greater standing than the master. So you're a princess.
You're the prettiest princess.
And then 46 is accessory. You have some accessory. So let's roll for your trauma and your accessory.
Alright.
We'll do accessory first because it's like higher up the chart. Just roll D6. 3. So you have spikes. Your uniform has spikes on it. You got.
Cool.
You are a spiky princess.
I'm about to be boring.
Okay.
Hell yes.
And roll your trauma.
5.
Family breakup. For some reason, your family was forced to break up. You may have even caused it. Since you're a princess, this makes perfect sense why you might be working as a maid for the master now. That works for me. All right, Phoenix, roll for me your things, my good sir.
He did above me.
Oh, well, don't fucking do that.
He
Roll
rushed
when
it.
I tell you. Roll it again.
He's excited.
Roll it again.
Fine. I will.
Yeah, you will.
That's 4.
Okay, I'll take the top 3.
Okay.
46. 46 is accessory. You have some kind of accessory.
Okay.
13 is sickly. You've got an incurable disease. However, this doesn't adversely affect your attributes, and you can choose your own symptoms. So, like, whatever you want your
Ready?
symptoms to be.
Ready? Sleepy.
Okay, so you're just gonna like randomly fall asleep. Okay, you're like a narcoleptic maid.
Narcoleptic.
65 is magic. You have some kind of magical power.
Oh!
so roll your-
magic to fall asleep really fast.
Roll your accessory for me.
And it's D6, right?
Yeah. 1. You have a collar. Among your standard equipment is a collar, like a dog would wear. Spikes are optional. You can choose whether you want spikes.
Damn straight I got spikes.
64.
Hey, maids.
Roll a d6 for me again. 65. Sorry. 6. You are a necromancer. You wield.
Alright,
Yep, ghost of
narcoleptic
necromancer.
necromancer.
You wield magic that lets you control the souls and bodies of the dead. Your tools of the trade
That makes total sense. I
include
got spike
skulls and black clothes.
That's
Lovely.
amazing.
I love it. Okay, so the next thing we need to roll is your maid weapon, I think. Oh no, your maid roots and your stress explosion. So roll another 2d6 for me, please, pig.
2d6.
By the way, I hope you're noting all these things down because
3 and 3.
I'm gonna get you to like when you name your character to like say everything. You know what I mean? 3 and 3. 3 and 3 is self-punishment. In order to punish yourself for your inexperience or your sins, you've taken up
Yeah.
the job of a maid. And roll for your stress explosion.
I rolled. Okay, roll again.
Well, yeah, that was for your roots.
40.
44. 44 is crying. You start crying. There's no need for an affection check for this. Basically, when you're stressed, you cry.
Yes.
Okay.
Self-flagellation.
Bear.
56.
56. Your reason for being a maid is returning a favor. The master did you some great service, and you have to repay him. And your stress explosion is running away. You run away from the mansion. You just run away. Buzzy.
Alright. Let's see what my princess got into servitude for.
You're an illegitimate child. From a legal standpoint, you're no different from the master. So you're actually part of the master's family. but you're an illegitimate child.
You're an
So you're a
illegitimate princess.
Which means the master is like royalty, I guess. 33 is running away again. Same as Bear. You run away from the mansion. All right, Phoenix, roll your maid roots and your stress explosion. 64 is bridal training. You're made in order to prepare yourself to one day be the ideal bride. And
Hells yeah!
let's roll again.
All right.
41 is seclusion. You go into your room and you won't come out even for food. Is when you're stressed. So we've got crying, running, going away in your room. Okay.
These are all relatively normal.
Yeah, relatively normal, yeah. Okay. So we need to roll for your maid weapon. The weapon that you use
Yeah,
as a
maid
maid.
weapon.
I'm a necromancer. Let me get the scythe.
So
Rolling 2d6.
roll 2d6, pig. 23, rifle. You wield a white rifle. Feel free to decide what kind. So whatever kind of rifle you want, just a rifle. Bear. roll
Okay.
it.
Do 61.
61 is a summoning. You're able to summon some kind of special being to attack. You can decide what you summon and how it attacks. However,
I'm a summoner.
Oh,
you're a
Bear.
summoner.
necromancer
There.
versus summoner. Let's do this.
Fuzzy. 23 rifle. You got rifle as well. Two rifles and let's go Phoenix. 25 is bazooka. When a fight breaks
Yes!
when a fight breaks out, you pull out a big ass bazooka.
Guess where I was stashed?
So we got rifle, summoning, rifle, bazooka. And my maids are incredibly well armed.
Princess. Rifle wielding princess.
Okay, so we need to determine what your maid powers are. Now, the way that maid powers work is they are special ability that you can use whenever you like, basically, determined by your highest attribute. So whatever your highest attribute is, we roll on that attribute's chart, and that becomes your special ability. So, Pig, what's your highest attribute?
My highest attribute is skill.
Skill, so roll a d6 for me, my good sir.
Roll d6. 4.
4. Ultimate menu. Add +1 to your skill for the purposes of cooking. Alright. And you don't have less than 9 total points, huh?
No,
I
that's-
do not. I have more than
Okay,
that.
good. So, Bear.
I have a three-way tie
Okay. So you
between
can,
athletics, skill, and cunning.
You can
so.
pick which one you would like.
Okay.
Or you
Mm,
could roll a d3 if you
Or
want.
you could roll a d3. I don't...
you know, I'll roll a d3.
In the spirit of randomness,
Yeah.
I think d3s.
So, cunning.
Cunning.
1.
Okay. So cunning one is punishment. When other maids make mistakes, you gain the right to punish them without having to make a chance to make an opposed roll. So basically, if maids are going to be punished, you can do the punishing for free if you want to. You don't have to make an opposed roll. You don't have to try and do anything. You can just do it. Buzzy.
All right,
What
I
is-
do have a total under 9.
You have a total under 9, which means you have 2.
Yes,
get
so
2.
infection and skill. So let's go infection first.
Infection?
Affection, you mean? right?
Affection.
Affection. 6. Passionate gaze. With just a glance, you can ingratiate yourself with the master, taking 1d6 stress to gain 1d3 favor. So basically,
Quick.
you can be like, "Give me favor," and you take stress, but I have to give you favor.
Quick,
So
Fuzzy,
that's
give us
good.
your best gaze. That's gaining favor from me.
That's
right there.
pretty. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. So roll. What's the other one you wanted to do?
Skill.
Skill in roll it. 1.
One.
Lockpicking. You can enter any room whenever you feel like it. This works even when someone is using World for 2, which is like an affection power, but nobody has it. So basically, like, even if another maid's like, I run into the kitchen, I lock the doors, and I start preparing the cakes, you can be like, I unlock the doors, and I go in, and I flip the cakes over, you know? So, Phoenix, what is your highest stat, my good sir?
It's actually a tie between affection and cunning, so I'll roll a d2.
A d2.
So it's cunning.
Cunning, so roll a d6, please.
4. This is the one I got yesterday.
4. Even if you aren't there all the time, you can have a trap prepared. Trap prepared in advance during a battle. So basically, like, you're always prepared with, like, some kind of trap. So the whole mansion is just, like, booby-trapped by you, and it's
Hold
like...
on, let me get this straight. I am a necromancer who uses a bazooka and puts traps all over the place.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You, like, if a monster comes out of the floor, you can be like, that floor's a trap door.
So the monster just flows back into
well,
the floor.
you'd have to make a roll versus its, like, athletics or whatever, but, you know, like, you can, like, do that kind of thing. Or, like, you know, that's actually, like, 2 walls that squish together and have spikes on them. You know, like that kind of stuff.
Jeez.
Okay. So, what else do we have left to do? I think the only thing left is to determine how much favor and how much spirit you start with.
Oh boy.
Now, for those of you who are new to Maid RPG, including me and all my players, because none of us have done this before, spirit is your ability to take stress. Stress in this game is your damage, basically. When you take stress, if you go below 0 stress, 0 spirit, sorry, if you go into the negatives of spirit, you have to use your stress explosion. So we saw before, like, Pigs is crying, and then, like, running, and seclusion from the other 3. And then they have to keep doing whatever it is that their stress explosion is for a number of minutes in real time equal to how far, like, stressed they are. And then it like, goes back to 0. It resets after they get back to 0, basically. So that's kind of how it works for health. There's no dying. Like, you can't die. The only way you can leave the game is if you go into negative favor, which is the thing that I get to do. I grant favor as the master, and I can take favor away if your job sucks. So if you spill cake all over the master's nice new coat, he gonna take favor away. He ain't gonna be happy. There you go. Stuff like that. So, now, I need the name and age of each of the mages.
Mages.
Maids. So this is the last thing that I need from you. You guys get to choose this. And when we go through your name and stuff, like, outline your character for us as we're going along, okay? So, like, everything that we've done already, do, like, a recap. You know what I mean? So, Pig, we're gonna do yours first. So, how old is your maid, and what's her name, and what's she like?
Well, my maid's name is Taka, and she is 19 years old. Do you want me to go over, like, all the stats and everything?
Hell yeah!
So she has 3 athletics, 0 affection, 4 skill, 3 cunning, 1 luck, and 2 will. She is a cool heroine with a silver uniform, yellow eyes, brown hair. Her special qualities is that she's a albino angel with freckles.
Yeah.
She is self-punishing and will cry whenever she becomes stressed. Her weapon of choice is the Barrett XM-109 anti-material sniper rifle. And her maid powers is that she can add +1 to her skill for cooking.
So she is a sniper albino angel freckled maid who cooks really fucking well. She's like the chef.
But she's
Sniper.
unemotional, so she doesn't connect well with others. So she tends to be more calm and just tends to kill things. And if they don't die, then she cries about it.
There you go. All right. So Taka is the albino freckled sniper maid, angel. Perfect. Bear, tell us.
I am playing the maid Yoko. Yoko is 17, has 3 athletics, 2 affection, 3 skill, 3 cunning, 2 luck, and 1 will. The types are boyish and cool, and I'll get to that first one in a second. Yoko's uniform color is metallic, brown eyes, indigo hair. Special qualities, Yoko is a delinquent in that there are a lot of facial piercings, and Yoko is actually a guy. And is also a ghost.
Which is why he, I suppose, well, I probably say
I'm gonna go with he.
But why he's a summoner because he's a ghost, so he can't interact with whatever it is.
His maid roots is he's returning a favor after being dead, I suppose. Stress explosion is running away. Weapon is summoning, and his maid power is punishment.
So, what are you summon? What does he summon?
More ghosts.
More ghosts, like
The ghosts of the past staff of the building.
Also, like the old butler and like the groundskeeper and stuff.
He summons a congregation of bums.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So that's Yoko. What about you, Fuzzy?
All right, I am playing Momo, the indigo spiked uniform, vermilion-eyed, purple-haired princess of the illegitimate child of the family. Her stats are 1 athletics, 2 affection, 2 skill, 0 cunning, 1 luck, 1 will. She has a passionate gaze and can pick locks. She wields an Knot 3 Springfield rifle.
Springfield.
She had the trauma of her family breaking up, which is kind of interesting to explain why she's also a princess and an illegitimate child of the master currently. And
Speaking of which, I still have to generate the master in the mansion.
she's pure and cool. I
She's
think.
pure and
Oh, yeah.
cool.
And she runs away in times of stress.
Indeed. Phoenix.
All right. Well, I'm playing the pure and sexy Sakura. She has green eyes and brown hair with a metallic maid uniform
Oh,
and
God.
can't always keep herself awake. But when she can, she likes to dabble a little bit in necromancy, has a collar just to show how badass she is. And then, if you piss her off, she might pull a bazooka out of nowhere and kick your ass. Don't let this bridal training bride get you down, because if you do, you'll be falling through a pit in the floor from a trap hole.
Oh my God, Phoenix, perfect, man. I love it. I love it. All right, so the maids are all set. We have Taka, Yoko, Momo, and Sakura. I have to generate the master and the mansion. So the mansion layout is as you see, but we could be like in the distant future or in the past, so forth. So I have to roll that and see exactly where we stand. Hang on one moment while I get to the right page for this, because I don't know exactly where it is.
While he's looking for the page, remember everybody to send out some tweets so we can get more people in here to watch our maids.
Watch this wacky maid action going on.
Yeah. If you guys want to see more of this at some other point, like the way I'm gonna judge if I'm gonna do it again is via how many people we get in here. So.
Yeah. Get everybody
See,
in
we
here.
should
Go see
get
it.
we should get more, because I got retweeted and reblogged by so many freaking people today.
All right, let's see.
Just as you said that, we got 2 more people in the room.
Yeah. All right, hang on. So I gotta generate the master and the mansion. So give me 1 second while I just do that. So the master. The first thing we need to know about the master is what type of master this master is. So we're gonna roll a d6, and it's gonna be a 6. The master's a recluse, held away from the world. You know, let's see how old the master is. I have to roll d66 plus 10. So this is a potentially really old master. Okay, 16.
Yeah,
So,
young master.
The master is a recluse.
D66 is 2d6.
I know, but I don't
Doesn't-
care. The master is 16. So he is a recluse. He doesn't want to have anything to do with the outside world, and he's 16. And his power source is 5 and 4. So let me see exactly what that power source is. So blood ties, regardless of what real power he might have, his heritage demands special treatment. And 4, magical power. He possesses some sort of magic beyond the veil, sort of mysticism power.
I'm teaching him how to use necromancy.
So his blood must be very powerful. Okay, roll to determine his stress explosion. I'm going to do that.
Because Good thing nobody's a vampire.
So the master can also stress out. So 24. I don't have it. I'm not on the right page. So if somebody is, just tell me what that is.
24 on the racing. Whenever you get in a car, you have to drive at least once.
He just like fucks off. Okay, so
And he just got his license,
and he just...
too.
He just got his
he just got his license, so he
license.
just like busts off. All right, I gotta roll his colors, so his hair and eye colors, and then he can wear whatever he wants. So I'm gonna roll his hair and eye colors, guys. So somebody look at that chart for me. You got a 12 and a 25.
12 would be purple. 25 would be navy.
So he has purple hair and navy eyes. The master. His attributes are all 2, because that's how the master works. And he will be male, and his name will be, oh man, I don't have a name for him. Let's call him Jin. Jin. Jin will be his name, and he'll be male. So there you go. I have to roll some special qualities for him. Same as you guys. I have to roll 2d6 times 3, so there we go. 26 is, he is... Oh god, I rolled hermaphrodite. He's both male and female. The player can decide which is... I'm just gonna say he's male. 62, he's a scientist who freely commands advanced technology and who dabbles in countless fields. And 22... he is albino. He's also albino. He has no pigment. Yeah, his name's gonna be Jin. He is hermaphrodite scientist albino. He sounds
a magic wielding hermaphrodite scientist albino.
he sounds awesome.
Magic science.
Magic is science.
Sounds lovely. Okay. Right. that was an unfortunate one.
Yeah, you gotta play it, dude.
I do, man. Finishing touches. Okay, did that. Special qualities, power source, stress explosion. Okay, we're good. Now we gotta roll the mansion.
Yeah.
The mansion. The mansion itself. Where does it reside? What time period are we playing in? Let's find out today. 3. Contemporary. So it's modern day mansion. The mood of the mansion is... Please don't be awful. 6. Horror! Unrelenting terror pulls people down into madness. Such horror
got this,
lurks
Phoenix.
around the corner of the mansion.
Oh, God.
Watch out. We have a ghost maid, so that makes sense, I think.
And a necromancer.
We have angels
And a
ghosts.
necromancer.
And a
Don't.
necromancer, yeah.
Or
I'm
we got
just a
skeletons
spiky
lying
princess.
everywhere.
Okay. So, the game begins. The game begins with the mansion, of course. The maids are hard at work.
Don't we
With
have
their
to
regular...
determine our favor, whatever.
Oh, yes, spirit and favor. You're right. So, your favor is double your affection. Whatever your affection score is, double it.
So
6.
0.
And your spirit is 10 times your will. So whatever your will is, times it by 10.
So 10.
Yeah.
20. I
Yeah,
got
20.
6 favor and 20 spirit.
6 favor and 20 spirit.
I have no favor. Nobody likes me.
No,
It's because you're an
you're an
angel.
angel.
We're all
You're out of
goths.
place in a horror mansion.
You're a horror mansion.
Go
Uh,
shoot Sama loves me the most.
Oh god. So it is the early morning. At the beginning of the day, the regular daily routine, of course, is about to begin. The mansion is full of gloom, and there are lightning bolts striking the outside of the gloomy morning, raining horror mansion.
Inside the dining room.
Inside the dining room, inside exactly. There are several black cats that just wander around the premises uninhibited, unobtrusively, doing that. The portraits of the master's ancestors, the eyes move and follow you as you walk down the halls, getting on with whatever it is that you're doing. So, early in the morning, you know that the first thing that you need to do, of course, is wake the master, right? He's asleep and he needs to get up and start his day. He's of course, this is the master bedroom here. You can see I'm pinging it right here. So what are you guys gonna do? I mean, this is where you guys have to start doing your thing.
I'm gonna go to the kitchen.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the kitchen too.
Okay, so Taka and Sakura go to the kitchen for whatever.
Time for breakfast, yo.
All right. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm not the only one who does descriptions in this particular game. You all have to do your descriptions too. I go to the kitchen. It's not enough. Give me something more.
All right. Go ahead, Pig. You can go first.
Me first. So Taka proceeds into the kitchen, where she fumbles around a little bit in the cupboards, pulling out some frying pans and some plates and some bowls. And she walks over to the fridge, continues to pull out whatever provisions, like some eggs and some rice and things, a normal morning breakfast, where she goes back to the stove and continues to cook.
But Pig, I don't know if all that stuff is gonna be there right now, because like, what if the pantry? Well, what if the pantry hasn't been stocked in like the last couple of days, right? So let's roll luck versus each other and see if you're lucky enough to have all the supplies.
So 1d6 times my luck.
Indeed.
4.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna do mine now. Okay, so d6. Ha! Suck it, Pig. The supplies are not present, so you take.
Double damage because it's over 10 as well.
No, it's not. You take 2 stress because it's only 1, because it's just like an environmental thing that I'm just making up. I'm allowed to assign whatever you want. So you take 2 stress points as you realize that there are no eggs in the fridge at all.
You in the negatives?
He is a negative favor.
So 2 minutes of what?
No, is it favor or is it stress?
It's stress.
Oh, it's stress. So that's out of your spirit.
Yeah.
Which I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Well, I have nothing else to do except for scramble around the kitchen looking for food.
All right, Phoenix, what do you want to do with breakfast?
All right, so Sakura is going to just go up and go, Master's probably going to want some tea in the morning. And then go into the kitchen, get scared to shit by a skeleton. All right.
You guys need to watch where you're going.
You almost scared the death out of me. And then she's going to go to the kitchen and start boiling some water.
Okay, boiling water, perfect. What about the other 2 of you?
Okay, well,
Except there's no water in the house.
is actually going to make his way to the master's bedroom. And going to start, once, after knocking on the door and he's asleep, going to actually start laying out his clothes for the day before waking him up.
Yeah, he's still asleep while you're doing that. But what I want you to do is I want you to roll skill to see if you can kind of do that without waking him like abruptly, like without like knocking shit over or whatever.
Also to see if you have good color coordination.
This is true.
Skill is 3,
Yes.
so that's not bad.
Okay, so 6, and I'm gonna roll an environmental one because it's not really a big deal. Thor, okay, so you managed to lay out all his clothes before he's waking. Remember that, if any of you want to intervene in this, you can. You can be like, but just the same way that I'm going like, however, you guys can do that too. Like you're allowed to do that in this game. So Phoenix, you're boiling water at the moment. Sakura's boiling water at the moment. I'm assuming you're trying to make tea, right? So roll skill to see if you don't fuck up the tea.
All right.
You done fucked it up.
Let me see my skill. All right. /roll d6. How do I do the times 2?
Asterisk.
Asterisk.
2.
Yeah. 10. I make tea every day.
Yeah, you're fine. You make some pretty good tea. It's all good. What are you up to, Momo?
So let's see. Momo is gonna wait until Yoko goes out of the bedroom. She's not so good with things, so she's gonna lock the master's bedroom door, just to kind of just because she knows that she'll be able to get back into this room.
Okay, wait,
But,
wait. So Yoko lays out the clothes and leaves, and then Momo just closes the door and locks it. Roll cunning. Roll cunning against against Yoko's, like, will, I guess. I mean, actually, it's up to Yoko to fucking say things. I don't... Roll cunning. If Yoko wants to do something, she can.
You know what? I think I'm gonna use cunning rather than will, just to see if I notice this.
Use luck.
3, 9. Okay.
My cutting 0, so...
well, is there something else you think you could reliably use, like, that you think would make sense in a situation that you're trying to, like, subvert?
I could be lucky and she wouldn't see it.
You could be lucky. This is true.
Yes.
This is true. You could be
Of course,
lucky.
this is still not going to be much.
Watch you get like 10.
What?
Why'd you even roll it? You couldn't get anything higher than 9.
So
I
Bear,
could take less damage.
Yep.
narrate.
Alright. So apparently, I go to lock the door behind Yoko, and
one of my little
shoot her.
previous
no.
staff members happens to spot you, and I turn with a sigh and go, okay, leave, take her away, and try and get the ghosts to usher you out of the master's bedroom
So
and into the hallway.
are you trying to use, like, athletics to like push her away, sort of thing, like using it like a physical attack?
Yeah.
So the ghosts are, like, hassling you at the moment where they're like, "Hey, yeah, get out of here!" Like the old groundskeeper with his, like, big walrus mustache, like, you know, pushing at you.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will not fight and continue with my failed attempt and hurry off to the kitchen to hopefully cook something.
Okay, so you're just, like, not gonna try and combat it, so you don't take any stress if you decide not to fight.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You can't succeed, obviously.
They just heckle you out of the hallway.
So yeah, they just like busybody you out of the hallway. It's cool. The master's still asleep, however.
By this time,
because...
Sakura-chan is done making tea and is going up to the master's
Nope.
bedroom.
No, she's not. No, she's
yes,
not.
she is. Fuck you, pig.
Thinks,
Bring it.
She thinks
Bring
she's
it.
done
Wait.
making tea until I happen to walk by and switch her teacup with just a cup of water, and I take the tea to the master's bed.
Okay,
I will
roll,
fight you on this.
roll cunning.
I
Well,
am,
that's,
I am going to roll cunning.
that's cunning against will, I guess, or against skill, even.
6.
Cunning against what?
What do you think is useful for this, Phoenix? I mean, the thing is, like, I'm almost hands off at this point. Like, my master's not
say,
even awake yet.
You could
I'd say
use
it's
like
also
for
cunning for me because I'd be thinking ahead of like Taka's in the same place as me, and I know
Okay,
Taka's a
so
bitch,
you want to roll
so
cunning?
roll cunning.
beat my cunning.
Oh, snap!
I'm going to have one of my skeletons bitch slap you out of the way. And then I'm going to point my bazooka in your face and go, "Don't touch my tea."
Don't touch
You
my teeth.
want to attempt to fight this? We will throw down.
Well, you've already lost that roll, so that is stress to take. And Fuzzy, you should have taken some on your loss as well. So divide the number that's scored by your number. So whatever your cunning is, Pig, divide 15 by that. You take that much stress.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Smoothing out his uniform after that interruption, Yoko is going to go wait the master now that all of his clothes for the day are ready.
Okay, so what you're gonna use, like, an affection to move the master gently out of bed.
Yes.
Do you have affection? Aren't you? Like,
I do,
zero?
I do.
Oh no,
I
that's
have
Pig.
affection.
That's 0
I
affection.
have 2.
I have 0 affection.
6 is not bad.
6 is not bad. I'm gonna just roll another environmental one. Oh yeah, yeah. You managed to wake the master. He stirs lightly in his bed as you, like, you know, push at him. Again, you win, so you get to sort of narrate. That's the way this works. Like the winning die roll narrates what happens.
Okay, well, I gently rouse him from his slumber and sit him up, going, "Master Jin, the morning has come and your clothes are ready for the day."
Ah, thank you, Yoko. He stretches as he sits up and turns, you know, to slide out of bed. leaving the bed all in disarray.
I
Goes
make
to
the bed.
make the bed. Roll skill.
Okay.
By the way, at this time, Sakura is going up the stairs and going into the master's room like, Master, your tea is ready.
Okay, perfect. So
Yes, I am just dashing
Except
off
he
to the
doesn't
kitchen.
want tea in his bedroom.
Bear, was that your skill roll? That 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking win. I'm not even gonna roll.
I make the bed.
Bounce a quarter off that bed.
You make the bed in like the most pristine possible way. Gain D6 favor, Bear.
Okay.
So gain 2 favor. Perfect. All right. So Phoenix, Sakura wanders in the room with the tea as Jin is getting his clothes on. He's just like putting on whatever it is that Yoko laid out.
Sakura's gonna put down the tea and go, no, master, that's not how you put that on. And go over and kind of like help him.
Okay, roll skill.
In a very seductive way, apparently.
Or a skill or affection, I guess.
Let me see. I'll do
And while
affection
that is
'cause one's
happening,
higher.
I'm gonna walk around and pick up the tea
Oh.
first. Sakura, put it down.
Master, you're looking dashing now.
The master just lets you do whatever you want. It's fine, and he sorts out. And D6 favor for Phoenix.
1.
One. What did you say, Bear?
As Sakura's doing this, Yoko's gonna slide over and pick up the tea from where Sakura put it down.
Okay.
And take it out to the dining room. Where it should be.
No. Yeah, and I'm gonna walk out with it because you don't want to spill tea anywhere here.
And while she is doing that, I would like to leave the kitchen and go into the dining room,
Okay.
where I will set the table for the typical breakfast. Like the knives and forks and plate on the table and all that kind of things.
All right.
Alright. Momo will try her hand at preparing an actual breakfast meal.
Okay.
So, as
See
this
if
is
you
a
can
horror
find the
campaign,
stuff that Taka couldn't.
as this is a horror campaign, she's gonna grab some, some tentacles, some maybe a nice smoked fish, seasoned with eye of newt and bat bone dust. Gonna try to make a nice horrific but wholesome meal.
I like it.
Pizza
Horrific but
master?
wholesome. Yeah.
All right, you want me to roll a
But there's
skill
nothing
check?
stocked in this house.
It is at this point that a random event is going to occur. Okay, so I'm gonna roll on my normal random events for a horror campaign. Oh, that was stupid. There we go. 53. So 53 is a sudden argument ends in passion. The first maid to get seduced automatically has a tragedy. No will roll possible. So while you are doing the various like dressing of the master, Phoenix.
Yeah.
The master is like,
Master.
Sakura, I always appreciate your help. You're an effervescent jewel in this nightmare of horror that I live in. And he reaches over and brushes her cheek ever so gently, rolling affection against you.
All right.
"12."
Okay, so you win. Oh, Goshishi-sama. I didn't know you felt that way.
So, what's
I've
going?
always had a little bit of thing for you too.
So, Phoenix, remind us again exactly what your maid is like. Spiked collar and so forth.
Sexy, pure, metallic dress, green eyes with brown hair. She has a spiked color. I'm gonna say because she's a necromancer, also has a little skull in the front. She is sickly with the sleepy, so at some point when the master is trying to feel her up, she's probably gonna fall asleep. She's a necromancer. She's going through bridal training. Seclusion is her whatever. Bazooka, trap prepared.
Okay, perfect. So, because I won, I get to narrate. So,
Okay.
basically, you're going to take stress equal to that affection divided by your the roll that you did 3, so 4. You're gonna take 4 stress.
Okay.
And he's going to be so charming and handsome and just generally suave as fuck that you are like swooning, you know, in his arms. And I have to roll a tragedy for you with no possible will save now, because tragedy strikes the young lover.
I'm gonna get hit in the head with the bowling ball.
Hang on, I have to look up tragedies in the book because I'm not entirely sure where
You're
that
gonna spill the
is.
master's tea.
Where?
It's getting hot in here, guys.
You're gonna throw your tea
It's
on
getting hot
Sakura.
in here. Whew.
Okay, hold on. Tragedy.
You turn on a fan.
I don't know what the rule is for tragedies. Guys, help me!
I'm looking.
I don't even know what chart you're rolling on for the event.
It's normally horror events. It's like in the hundreds.
Not just a random normal event
No,
table.
that's like if you guys call in random stuff.
Okay,
That's not
yeah,
for
yeah.
me.
Okay. We get it. I get it. I get it. I'm good.
I'm just gonna look in the glossary, honestly.
Yeah. If there is a glossary.
Yeah, that's the issue here.
This is a Japanese book.
Romantic events.
There's the credits, and there. Fuck.
Damn it!
And there's the fuck.
You know what? Let's keep the game moving. Okay?
Okay.
Just think of one.
You suffer a tragedy.
Really?
Yeah. And you know what it is?
No.
It is that the tea that you brewed just before this, that has been taken by Yoko now to the dining room, has actually been sprinkled full of salt. You were trying to sugar it. It has salt in it instead. You misread the labels. This is a tragedy, because if this gets to the master, it's gonna be pain.
Yeah, but Yoko took it, so I don't really.
Well, I'm just saying that's the tragedy.
Shit.
Yoko doesn't have salt.
See, I have no idea this is happening, so I'm just gonna go put it where I meant to go put
It's
it.
the tragedy in this horror.
Okay, now that that's happened, I'm going to roll for the skill to
Done.
see how well I can cook this.
You gonna roll for skills,
Or do
see
you
how
want
well
to
you
roll
can
luck?
do it.
Alright. Oh yeah! That's gonna be a nice little breakfast.
Oh yeah, the breakfast is gonna be really nice. And actually, I've been doing it wrong for the natural things that like are just rolls. It's like above 6 is like you do it like a regular person would do it. You know what I mean? And then like above 10 is like spectacular, so on and so forth. It's not a matter of me opposing your roll. It's just a matter of a flat roll versus nothing. Cool. So you cook a nice little breakfast. The horrible smoked fish, eye of newt, bone dust of bats breakfast. It's perfect. And the master is just finishing up, you know, with winning over Sakura. And like as she's swooning, he just like lays her down in a nearby chair, like recover, please. And then
Suddenly, suddenly Taka shows up, and she ushers the master towards the dining room, following him into the dining room to sit him down for his breakfast.
So
you know, comfortably sitting, like making sure all of his like forks and everything are in the proper space, so that he's happy.
The master
stuff.
follows along, and he goes. Jin speaks up. He goes, Taka, what do we have for breakfast this morning?
It's a surprise. One of the other maids has been working quite diligently this morning, and I believe your tea is already in the dining room. So we
It will
shall
already
be
on the table.
shall be ready for breakfast shortly. I'm just ushering you in to make sure that everything's fine this morning. You're comfortable.
And he sort of like, you know, takes his napkin off the table and like puts it over his lap, and waits patiently for the arrival of the food.
Yoko goes to make sure everything is
Pig,
in
one-
order
pig,
in the kitchen.
1d6 favor,
Yes.
pig.
1d6 favor. Woo!
Alright. And as soon as he's all nice and sit down, I shall rush in with a closed platter and buttress my way in there.
Oh, no.
Put it in front of him.
Make sure you don't trip and fall. Rushing in with a closed platter.
Are you tripping and falling him? Are you sticking your foot out?
No, I'm
Yoko
up.
is going to stick his
I'm
foot
upstairs.
out.
Yoko's
gonna stick his foot out. His ghostly foot. All right.
Okay, do you think athletics or
I think
cunning would be
cunning.
better for this?
I think
Because it
cunning.
is subtle, but it's physical.
I believe cunning. Remember, you guys have your maid powers if you have maid powers that are relevant.
Yep.
I do not yet.
I think I'll roll an opposing athletics.
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah.
Which at this point is just, yeah.
Oh God! No, Momo. So Bear, narrate for us.
Gonna go all of
Yoko sticks his ghostly foot out, oh so subtly, and Momo quite predictably trips, goes forward, the platter sailing forward, and I'm going to actually make an athletics roll to try and catch it.
Okay.
Against whatever you feel.
I'm gonna roll against you for that one actually, just like a 2.
Okay.
Like a 2. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay.
So basically, you trip Momo. Momo falls to the floor, takes stress damage equal to the correct amount of stress damage.
Yeah.
You know, I'm assuming you're keeping track of that.
Yes, I'm actually gonna be running away here really quick.
Okay.
It's just my favor to, like, lessen this or something.
Okay. But yeah, I'm hearing echo again. Yoko manages to snag the plate in midair and like keep the platter closed, just and it's all good. The master seeing this is doing one of these like sort of, well done, good catch, you know, something. No minus favor for Momo, but D6 favor for Yoko.
Yoko
By the
ruins
way-
the day and subsequently saves it.
Seeing as how the master put Sakura down on a chair to rest, she's going to have fallen asleep at this moment
So she's in the master's bedroom, just like.
on a chair. Yeah.
That's awesome. And it is at this point that a random event occurs.
Yes. It occurs just as Yoko's like lifting the platter
Suddenly,
lid.
the master gets kidnapped.
33. Normal horror. Normal horror. Where are you, normal horror? 33. It feels like there must be something else in the room, but no amount of searching turns anything up. The master looks around, worried, you know, feeling a little out of sorts as a shiver runs down his spine. He looks around and he says, there's a suspicious presence in this room.
So it is at
Master
this
Sama.
point that Momo has, you know, is just, you know, just beyond bereaved that her wonderful meal was taken from her and she was tripped in front of the master, and that there's this weird force in the room. She is going to be running frantically from the room. And is going to be running circles around this mansion.
Taka, who is not
sort
bothered whatsoever, is just going to lean over towards Master and say, Master Sama, you might want to eat that before it gets cold.
And as if
roll-
on cue, Yoko lifts.
Roll affection to try and comfort the master, because he's like out of sorts right now.
All right, I'm rolling 0.
Oh, so you can't comfort him. He doesn't.
All right, so at
your
this
words
time,
are like cold and robotic, and he's just like.
Exactly. I'm just like, you should eat that before it goes cold.
Sakura at this time hears Momo freaking panicking and running
Momo's like
everywhere.
running laps around the horrible
And
mansion.
Sakura kind of like wakes up and like dashes towards the like dining room, going into the dining room, going, What happened? What? Why is Momo freaking out?
So, Momo, how many stress are you underneath 0?
Well, it's 14, but
Okay.
I paid 4 favor to make it only 10.
Okay, so you got 10 minutes of running and screaming, basically.
Yes.
Uh,
Actually, I have another 8 minutes.
Another 8 minutes, yeah, okay, good. And you know that when it hits back to 0, you go back to full. You go back to full stress. So it's
Alright.
not like you get to 0 and then can be immediately knocked back down. It refreshes all the way, basically.
Awesome.
I get knocked down, then I get up again. Then I have to start running
I just
again.
had this mental image of this maid just pelting around the freaking mansion.
Our Momo had a bit of a fall.
Yes, I saw. Well caught.
Thank you, Master Jin.
He's still like looking around the room, like
Sakura's gonna
looking
go
for
over to
the
the master.
mysterious presence.
Look at him in the eyes. Be like, is anything wrong, Master?
It's a strange feeling in here today.
Oh, don't
No
worry.
worries. It might be one of my associates, but I don't see anything.
Momo.
I am going to try to deceive the master from paying attention to Sakura and try to get him to focus on his eating.
Okay.
Again, leaning over and more sternly saying, "Master, if you do not eat this, it will be cold and will be rather unpleasant." And I will
Sakura's
roll my
going to
cunning.
kind of smile at the master and go, you know, Taka's right. You should probably eat that.
Roll against each other.
I'm going to do affection with that one.
Do it. Is that right?
Would they be rolling against each other
Ah.
or assisting each other?
I
Sorry,
thought
well-
assisting
well-
actually at this point.
Oh, if you guys want to assist, that's fine. Okay, I thought you were trying to compete for like, you know, who was gonna be the one. But all right, that's fine. If you're both like helping each other, that's good. The master, you know, starts eating the food, the delicious food that Momo prepared. D6 favor Momo. As he bites into it, and he's like, "This is delicious. Just the
I've never
right,
had.
just the right amount of eye of newt."
I've never had bat cooked this way. You're welcome!
Just like runs by the window. Thank you.
I'll go see if the kitchen is all cleaned up, if you'll excuse me, Master Jin, and I go off
Perfect.
to clean up if there's anything
So
to
he
clean.
continues to eat his breakfast in the regular way that he does. He's still a little bit annoyed by the random feeling of weirdness in the room, but it passes.
Except- Does his looking around make a bit of a mess? Because I would like to wipe off his face if he has some on his face.
You're just gonna like lean
Maid
over
skill.
with a napkin. Just
Maid
okay.
skill,
You all right?
yes.
Roll it. Roll skill.
Maid skill. Maid skill all the way.
Roll skill. This could go badly for you if you fail.
This could go badly.
Oh, poor.
Oh no, okay, it's fine.
That's,
Just punch him in the face.
that's not good. As you're like about to wipe up, you know, hit the like little bit in the corner of his mouth sort of thing. He turns like to look at you, and you end up just like shoving your hand in his face, like completely.
You're dirty.
Just like mussing up his face. So you are gonna take D3 minus favor.
All right.
The master is unimpressed, and he's like, my jaw.
Sakura's gonna see that, kind of like grab the master's head and like rest his head on her bosom and go, ah.
Poor master.
You-
Affection.
Suck up.
Affection. Remember, guys, you can deploy random events too. It's not just me.
Yeah, I was gonna do that once you were all finished here.
Rock favor.
No!
Oh no! This is just like a fucking absolute horror show here. He gets like punched in the face, and then you're like, "Oh, it's okay, master," and you just like bear hug him into you.
You're like choking him out.
Squishing him against your bountiful
Can't
assets.
breathe in my boobs.
he's like suffocating.
And he still has the tea to drink, and I fucked right off.
Minus D6 favor, Phoenix. Oh god, minus 6 favor. I hope you
I'm
can...
at 10.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
So he pries himself out of your grasp, like oh god, okay, and he looks at the table. The fish, of course, is gone now. He's devoured that by now. Momo's disappeared.
He's running around the house.
And he reaches over to drink the cup of tea, you know, to try and soothe his nerves, getting punched in the face and getting suffocated. So he takes his first sip of the tea, and he goes,
A random event occurs!
"Yes, okay. Are you
Oh, okay, okay.
are you
I was gonna
declaring
wait until Momo
Yes.
get back.
are you declaring a random event?"
A random event occurs.
So he takes a sip. He's about to take a sip of the tea, and
2d6, right?
Yeah.
64.
Don't you have to roll a d6 for how much favor it uses?
yeah, you do.
Wait, what?
It costs
How do I-
D6
You
favor.
spend D6 favor to create it.
All right. I will do that.
And you get fired. Nope.
Hang on, I have to
Oh
go.
man, nice.
I have to go to the.
So I'm back at 6 favor. Woo!
Page 32.
Is it 32? Okay.
32.
So 64
Don't you dare
is
take a sip of
a
that.
killer strikes, starting with the butler. So, just no. Here we go. And actually, Phoenix, you get to narrate because you declared the random event. So whatever is happening, you get to say first.
All right. So just as he's about to take a sip, they hear a blood-curdling scream. Sounds like a woman's scream, and like everybody rushes out to the door, out to the foyer, and see that the butler is dead, and Momo is sitting there like, oh my god, the master's dead, and then takes off again.
The master, you mean the butler?
The butler's dead and takes off again.
So the tea goes back on the table because holy shit, you know, like he's just about to drink it, he puts it down because oh god, there's a killer on the loose. And the master gets up, he walks out the door into the foyer, and he looks around and he says, find whoever did this, you know, they must still be on the premises, you know. So he directs all of you basically to like go looking for the killer.
Okay.
Uh,
Could I summon the ghost
at
of the
this
dead
time-
butler?
Momo is back.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So basically, a
Jesus,
killer
yeah,
has just struck, Momo. A killer has struck, and the master has just directed all the maids to go and look for the killer.
Yeah, he killed the butler, or he or she.
Okay.
Well, I'll pull out my Not 9 Springfield. Get on the hunt.
You're still running around the mansion, dude.
Nope, he just finished.
Nope.
Yes?
Just finished.
All right.
Been 10 minutes.
So Momo's all good.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can get the ghost of this recently dead butler and roll affection to calm him and get him to tell me.
Okay, so
Who
you're
did
gonna
this?
roll affection to the butler's ghost. Okay, because he's dead now, so he's a ghost. That's makes sense. So yeah, you succeed in like the butler's ghost is hysterical. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm dead. I was alive like 2 seconds ago, and now I'm dead." And what do like you do to calm him down? I mean, you gotta let's role play this a little bit. Let's go.
Yeah. It's okay now. Well, not really, but you need to take a breath. Take a breath.
He goes like, "Wait, how am I breathing? I'm dead." You know?
Don't think about that right now. You just need to calm down. Look at me.
The butler.
Sakura's
seems
going to
calm
butt
down.
in and go like, yeah, just calm down, and like big green eyes up to him, like it's okay.
Are you like trying to help, or are you like
I'm trying to help her, yeah.
are you like trying to freak the butler out? Okay.
No,
try-
like one of those like anime, very innocent, you know, because I'm pure. I'm pure.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
Affectionate.
All right, cool. So the butler calms down and he's like, "Okay, all right. So, how can I help?"
I need you to tell me if you got a glimpse of whoever did this to you.
It looked to me like someone dressed all in black.
And do you know where they ran off to after?
They might have been going after the master. They would have gone to his bedroom to check first.
hearing that, Sakura just dashes,
That's what
bazooka
they
in
think.
hand.
That's what they think.
Sakura
I-
just goes.
I am an adept maid at cleaning, and I know the difference between displaced dirt in the hallway where people have walked,
Okay.
and I will look for those
You're
clues.
gonna roll skill to do that, however.
I am willing to roll skill.
Who are you gonna call? Ghost
Well, a little
butlers. Yes, Hansel.
So I 12.
12. You have like X-ray vision, like super cyborg heat-seeking. Like there's a footprint, there's another footprint. That one is Yoko's, that one is Momo's, that one is random ninja who's infiltrated the mansion.
And the random ninja's footprint, as I'm following them, actually goes into the like servant's bathroom,
Oh yeah,
where
okay.
he's probably washing off a little bit of blood off his hands.
So like over
As
here.
Yoko and Sakura are working together, Momo will be following Taka.
Okay, so Momo
Yeah, no,
is
Sakura
following-
already dash to the master's bedroom.
Okay,
with
so
bazooka and
Sakura,
stuff.
Sakura gets to the master's bedroom. You're right outside the door. What do you do?
I kick the door down and like freeze.
So you just like blast the door open, bazooka like on your shoulder, like looking around, like. Roll luck.
Alright.
I'm gonna come in a little
and then
later.
snuck off to the bedroom.
I'm a little behind on my ghost running.
Ah.
You hear a toilet flush from like the bathroom adjoined to the master's suite, and the door opens, and a figure steps through.
But it's not him.
But it's the master, and he's just gone to the bathroom and he's washing his hands. He's like, what's going on?
The butler told us he was coming towards you. And Sakura still has bazooka in hand, like, you little fucker, where are you?
So
Put that thing away before you blow up a wall. I can't
Momo.
afford to have this place repaired every 3 days.
As and Yoko finally catches up and sees that everything is okay, places a hand on Sakura's shoulder and goes, "Yes, dear, put that away. You're a little impulsive lately."
Roll affection versus Phoenix
Versus whatever.
versus Sakura, whatever you want to think you
Yeah.
should roll to. Because this is like
Against
manipulation. This is manipulation against you.
Yep, she got me.
Yeah, so
Just
that's.
put it away.
I think that's you take stress equal to 8 divided by 3, so like
Rounded up.
like 2
Two.
stress. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Now,
So
Momo, do
yeah,
we bust
Taka.
into this bathroom, or do we try to do this stealthily? As we're like running
Well-
to the bathroom, I'm like, Momo, do we bust in or do we just do this stealthily?
I got my trusty not 3 Springfield.
The
Loading
2
trucks there.
rifle wielding maids.
Okay, this is what. Okay, I'll have my rifle out as well, and I'm going to like open the door very like subtly, like as to not alert him
Yeah.
with my cunning
Roll luck.
or luck.
Yeah. You can roll cunning after, but I just want you to roll luck first. Okay, good.
Bam.
So roll cunning now. How can a Barrett M82A1 be stealthy in any way? It's true.
It can. It can. So we open the door.
I
and
didn't
this guy's-
see the cunning roll.
It's 15.
It's 15.
Is it?
It's a 15.
It hasn't shown up on mine yet.
Okay, yeah, that's a 5 times 3, 15.
All right, let me just test the chat. Do you see my test?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll show up at some point. So if you guys saw it 15, that's fine. So you bust into the bathroom, and
We-
it turns
we
out
opened the
the
door in our
ninja.
right-
Okay, let me just the luck thing. Okay.
Okay.
It turns out the ninja had like really bad enchiladas the night before, and he was sitting on the toilet, just like squeezing, you know, like for his life. Like he's still got the mask on, but you can see his eyes like scrunched up as he like sitting on the toilet with his pants down. You bust in with like your friggin' M82A1 pointing
We were
it at.
stealthy about this, okay? So the door like creaks open.
Creaks
and
open
it's-
themselves.
the rifle. So Momo and Taka's rifle, like the barrels come through the door, aim at this guy.
Just imagine the barrel of the rifle
Elvis,
sliding.
this guy.
Wait, wait, I gotta think one
Elvis.
minute. So the guy's pushing, he's huddled over in pain,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden he looks up and there's a rifle right at his face.
It's like a
Slowly comes up.
It's long enough like that from the door. It's like in his head, like.
We got a small bathroom, okay?
So what do? The ninja's like, please, end my suffering. Ugh.
Elvis, this guy. Kill
I'm
him
letting
on
you
the
take
bathroom.
first shot. I'm waiting. Like I'm kneeled down, like crouched like this, and you're like standing over top of me with the gun like in this guy's face.
It's at this
Okay.
time that Sakura jumps in there
Oh boy.
and blows the bathroom to Kingdom Come with everything.
Wait, are you actually just like? Is it this time I bust in and launch bazooka bullets?
Yes!
Okay, Yoko will be guarding the master with his many ghost lookouts.
So are Momo or Taka doing anything about Sakura wanting to bust in and just blow the shit out of everything?
I'd
Yeah,
want him to not be in this bathroom.
I'm gonna play to affection to Sakura to try to say, no, we don't want to blow up the bathroom.
Okay, so Sakura
Why
comes
not?
running
He
up,
already is.
running up behind you guys, basically with bazooka on shoulder, like I'm gonna blow shit up. And Momo's like, no, don't do that.
Okay,
So
so
the affection roll.
affection.
You can roll whatever you want. You could roll like athletics to like bust past them if you wanted, Phoenix. Like whatever you want.
What's my athletics? You know what? He got a ×2. I will also do that. ×2.
Oh my god, it's a tie.
Oh, tie!
You guys are deadlocked, so nothing happens. Basically, like Momo and Sakura are like at the door to the bathroom, like going back and forth. Like as Sakura like tries to elbow over Momo, and Momo's like, "No, don't do it."
But it is this point that Sakura falls asleep. She's like, I want to get in there. I want to.
so she just like falls asleep on top of Momo, just like collapses, bazooka and everything. Just...
And it's at this point that I'd like to declare a random event.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'll let it go, even though the ninja's still shitting right now.
Yeah, I was gonna wait until, but no. Okay, 6
Okay, so
favor spent.
cost you 6.
Okay,
Lots of
there we
paper.
go. And 2d6. 35.
Someone dug up a dinosaur egg in the yard. So it's at this point that the ghost butler, who died previously to this
Yep.
ninja assassin, comes to you, Yoko, while you're guarding the master in his room. By the way, plus D6 favor for guarding the master. He comes to you holding an egg in his ghostly hands, and he's like, "The groundskeeper found this in the garden. I don't know what you want me to do with it, but it definitely looks big and valuable. It's like an egg the size of like half a person. You know?
Oh god.
It's like a really big egg."
Well, the groundskeeper found it, you say? Well, I'm going to turn to the master and say, it's on your property. You do whatever you wish with it. It could be...
The master considers for a second, and he goes, "It could be incredibly valuable. You know what we should do? We should set up like a display case in the foyer with the egg inside.
Mm-hmm.
And then we could show off to all of our neighbors."
Or, I know how into science you are. Perhaps this is a good thing to study, depending on...
This is true. I am a
preserved it is.
scientist. Yes. A hermaphrodite
Science.
scientist albino. I am those things.
Magic powers.
I am.
Perhaps I can get my colleagues to transport this into wherever your lab is located.
To the secret lab!
Wrong lever!
Pull the
I'm
lever,
going
Yoko.
to knock this ninja out. Like,
you're
my
gonna-
rifle right into the side of this guy's
Okay,
head.
you're gonna knock this ninja out? Okay, so roll athletics.
So... Ooh, bad roll.
However, this ninja was faking his stomach ache enchiladas all along, and he's gonna cunning to try and avoid your deft swipe of your thing. Hold on,
Done.
I'm rolling. Ah, it's a deadlock! So he ducks and you swing your rifle. You can try again, however. And he jumps off the toilet, but his pants are still down. So he's standing in front of you in his like ninja fighting pose, but his pants are still around his ankles.
Yep. Okay. Oh, damn it! So
Now
I swing the rifle back, like, I'm doing like this. I'm trying to hit him, like, ah!
So this ninja's gonna pull out throwing stars and just like go whip them at you with athletics
At this
power.
point, I would like
Holy
to do a luck roll to try to trip him, just sort of like randomly flailing from underneath Sakura.
That works. That works. However, take the stress damage that you need to take, Pig, from that. So that's like divided by your 3, so 4 damage. Momo, luck roll against the Pantsless Ninja.
Oh god!
You get shit on.
Oh my god. Okay, the ninja is gonna use his will to avoid. Yeah, he's like a master of pantsless kung fu. It turns out that having his pants around his ankle is actually his style. This is like his perfected ninja style, and he like uses it to like wrap around your neck with like the pants, and like pull you through Taka's legs. You know, and you gotta take the stress damage, of course, equal to
Yeah, of course.
And,
Alright, at
and
this point, Sakura is going to wake up, see this, that Momo and Taka's getting their ass kicked, and go, sleepily, put up the rocket launcher and fire.
she's like rubbing her eyes and shooting a rocket launcher. Okay, roll athletics, Phoenix, for rocket launcher shooting.
He rolls a 1.
Ah!
Oh my god, the ninja is unstoppable!
God, like
And
a
from this
slow.
dust cloud, Momo becomes running straight out, just screaming.
You stress again, Fuzzy. So you rocket launcher into the bathroom, and it explodes on the back wall, shattering the wall just wide, and you can see like the adjoining corridor through the rubble, and the ninja's like, "Waka!" Pantsless Ninja. Just
I like to fire
Hold
at
on.
him again.
Let's try this.
Hey, wait! Hey, wait! I'm still narrating the.
Okay, well, that's my cunning after.
He avoids the missile, but it backfires into Phoenix. That's how he takes the damage. And the ninja jumps into the hallway through the hole that was blown with the missile launcher.
Except the cunning. When he jumps, he trips on a paper towel roll that was placed there by Taka on the floor.
Okay, all right. So let's see if he can beat it with his skill. No! So he hits the paper towel and he slips with his pants around his ankles as before. He slips on the paper towel, falls backwards, smashes his head against the tiles, and he's like, "Oh, my pantsless kung fu was not strong enough."
And then I will drag his unconscious corpse to the master and tell the master that we've found the guy who killed. So I'll just turn him. I found the guy who's killed our butler, and I'm not sure how you want to bring him to justice, but here he is.
And in the background,
D6
Sakura's
favor.
gonna be
D6
right next
favor to everyone involved. So Taka, Momo, Sakura. D6 favor. Hang on while I tweet about Pantsless Ninjas. Just one second.
I know.
Just he
I'm gonna be
he was
drawing
so
shit
strong,
from this
he was
session.
felled by a roll of like paper towel though.
That has to be a
Oh
highlight.
my god. Sakura's gonna be right next to Taka. I blew up the bathroom.
Lose D6 favor.
I blew up the bathroom. Thank you for being honest. D3 favor minus. A pantsless ninja just beat up 3 of our mates. That's what I tweeted.
Just taking a black paper towel roll.
Okay, perfect. So, meanwhile, Yoko, what are you up to?
I was in the middle of escorting our master to his secret lab to set up whatever he needed for this egg.
There is, of course, the secret, like, behind the bookshelf, pull the lever, sort of secret lab underneath the mansion. And the egg is placed in a nice containment facility. And while you're down there, of course, he says, I never got to drink my tea. It's probably cold by now, but I still would like it. Could you heat it up in the microwave for me, and we'll go back upstairs? And it was interrupted by that
Oh
assassin.
no, reheated tea will be no good. I'll go make you another cup, master. And
Very well. Okay. All right.
And,
Roll affection to see if he agrees with you telling him what to do.
no,
He does not. Well, actually, I have to roll for him.
I get to roll, but
Gonna get a 1.
Nope. He does
they
not
both
agree. He's
did
like,
crap.
no, I want the same cup.
yes, master. And I go, reheat it. I don't know any better.
So he comes up from the secret lab, leaving the dinosaur egg down there, and sees you guys have captured the ninja that's now in his bedroom, unconscious on the ground. And he says, "Is this the man? Is this the man who
Yes.
killed our beloved Jeeves?"
Yes, I followed his tracks into the servant bathroom, and we apprehended him. Although Sakura seems to have blown up half the bathroom.
I already took my damage for that.
Yeah.
And Sakura's going to stick her rocket launcher into the ninja's face and go, say the word, say the word, say the word.
He's unconscious though.
Doesn't
No,
matter.
don't do it here, Sakura. Take him outside into the lawn, then shoot him point blank with a bazooka.
Yay! I'm going to summon some skeletons to drag his body out.
It's just...
And Sakura's just gonna go, la da da. I'm pure. I don't give a fuck. La, da, da,
The skeleton
da,
of the butler's like dragging this guy out.
The skeleton of the butler.
It's got the bow tie.
It's a snazzy bone dude.
So yeah, the master then makes his way back to the dining room where
Okay.
he wants to
At
Could
this
receive.
point,
I
I
roll
am back.
something, luck or cunning, to figure out if anything is wrong with the tea?
Roll luck because you wouldn't be able to tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Luck
And I
that you
see
like
the master-
accidentally destroy it or something.
I see the master coming back into the dining room as I am back now, and I will be attempting to fix him a small snack.
You're gonna be okay.
I will also talk to the master and tell him, Master, it's later in the day for tea and it is snack time. I do believe you'd probably like some juice about now. To deceive him
Okay.
into wanting something else.
You're using cunning.
Cunning. Because cunning is good.
Why'd you bring me tea? This is disgusting.
Exactly. I wanted juice.
He sort of he nods. He's like, but I didn't get to have my tea this morning though. But yeah, juice would be nice. You're right.
And I'm
a
gonna
light
run off-
snack. Do we have any like good baked goods, like a croissant or
Big newt.
like a bagel, but like a
Bacon.
dark bagel. Like horror
bagel.
horror bagel.
We will check right away, Master. Momo and I will definitely get that for
It's
you
at
right
this
away.
point a random event occurs.
Okay. Also, with that 8, could I tell the
I haven't pulled the trigger yet.
tea's fucked?
Oh, with that
Yes,
8,
right.
can you tell the tea's fucked? Yes, you can. In fact, no, it's luck. So what happens is you're reheating the tea, but you accidentally like trip and break the mug.
Mhm.
So the tea's gone. You know what I mean? Like you never
Okay.
figured out that it was bad, but the bad tea is gone. Like
Ah,
you
so I
cannot-
don't take any
And
minus.
clean
with
up.
my 8 on skill, I shall prepare a grilled or a toasted bagel with slug slime cream cheese on top.
delicious.
I will
Making
aid
me
him.
hungry, dude.
Nope, that's not the right number. I will aid him in like pouring the juice and helping make sure the food
Well, we
is
have the
nice.
random event
Wait.
happening before.
Yeah,
food
let
is
me
eaten, so-
randomly event.
Alright.
So here
Random
the
that
random.
damn
Oh wait, that doesn't do anything. What?
Wow.
There we
Okay.
go, 22. So there is a sudden. Oh no. There are signs that someone was under the bed and it's warm. He's still close by. There is another intruder, perhaps who
Another
came in.
ninja.
Perhaps who came in with the pantsless style ninja. He may have been hiding under the bed just recently, as you may have noticed as you were doing the rounds. But he's no longer there. Clearly, whatever was under
He's-
the bed is still close by.
He's no longer there, but I am an adept mage, adept maid, and I know when my cupboards have been open that someone may be hiding in my cupboards, seeing that they're like slightly open when they shouldn't be.
I see.
Roll it.
So what would it be? Skill?
Skill.
Let's roll skill. Because I am an adept maid.
In fact, the three of you who are in the kitchen currently, I believe there are 3 of you in the kitchen right now.
I'm outside about to blow a dude's head off.
Yeah, you're outside bazookaing a ninja, but the 3 of you who are in the kitchen can see, especially Taka, of course, because she is an adept maid, that one of the cupboard doors to the pantry, one of the fridges, is like slightly ajar, as if it had been opened just recently, and perhaps there is something hiding within.
So we bust open the fridge. Throwing the
Yoko
door
finishes
open.
cleaning up the tea.
You bust open the fridge?
I throw open the fridge door.
You blast the fridge door open like, intruder, and inside the fridge is a balding man with a comb over, who is dressed in like a brown suit with a navy tie. He's got a briefcase, and he looks scared, and he's like, well, no, it's fine. I was just a scam. I'm just a ninja insurance salesman.
Damn it! That's what. Oh no.
I was just coming by to give your master insurance versus ninja attacks. There have been a rash of ninja attacks recently. Have you suffered at the hands of a ninja? He gets out of the fridge and he starts like straightening up, like trying to do his presentation.
Yes, we have. And I will take you to the master right now. And
no, hang on. I want to do my presentation for you first. Sit down. Roll skill versus his skill, or roll affection. He's gonna use his.
I have 0 affection, so he automatically wins.
He's gonna use his skill powers. Hang on. Oh, you have 0 affection? Okay. Yeah, he automatically wins. So he gets into, ninja salesman mode. Ninja insurance salesman mode, and he like sits you down at the counter in the kitchen, and he's like, now, if you or your loved ones have ever been affected by the attacks of ninjas, you'll see that it can be devastating. It's not just you who's affected, but everyone around you.
Just before he finishes, can I roll luck to see if I get the shortened version?
Yeah,
of his,
you can, yeah.
Of the spiel.
I'll tell you how you get the certain version if you get it.
No. I don't see.
Meanwhile, while you basically trapped listening to an insurance pitch about ninja insurance, the other two can do whatever they want for like the snack. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
I was going to approach Yoko and say, well, Yoko, it seems that I have a snack for Master, and I was wondering if you would be so kind to tell him and to bring it to him, and I will play my infection against Yoko.
Okay.
Your affection.
Affection.
Not
yes.
your infection.
I will infect Yoko with my kindness.
Okay, so affection.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my conning to see if I know what you're up to.
Oh, God.
Okay. So, what are Momo's ulterior motives concerning this?
Just making sure she wasn't going to trip again.
Oh, okay. So, Yoko graciously takes the plate offered, I suppose, and goes, "Thank you, Yoko. I will go give the master his afternoon snack." And
not obviously telling me, or mentioning you're not going to tell who it was, so taking
By the way, in the background to this, you can hear, did you know that ninja attacks are not just isolated to forest villages anymore? They've been striking out. They've been increasing their sphere of influence, and they've been attacking convenience stores and middle-class homes, and it's only a matter of time before they strike large domiciles such as this, where valuables could be stolen willy-nilly by their ninja clans. Like, you just hear this in the background, like Tacos has to listen to the ninja salesman.
The droning
because
just
at this time you
out.
guys hear a loud explosion and then a cackling.
Here's our yearly projections of the local ninja attack.
Oh my god.
He sets up like the whole PowerPoint chart. He's got a projector going with a laptop hooked up.
And before he can start that boring shit, it is at this time that a random event occurs.
Oh no, you're random eventing. Okay.
Just as I'm leaving the kitchen.
Then do your
That's
yeah,
fine.
okay, you pay 6 and your random event.
I'm at 0 favor, by the way.
You're at 0 favor. Don't drop any more.
Nope.
Okay, so for 31 is the mansion is attacked by terrorists.
Are they ninja terrorists?
It is at this point that while you are carrying the snack out to the master at his table, the windows all across the mansion just smash in as they people rappel in from the roof, basically smash through with assault rifles and balaclava masks and camo, and they're like, "Everybody freeze! We're taking the master hostage, and we won't let him go until the demand is paid for $5 billion."
Now is this guy done his speech yet?
No, he's still going.
Oh.
As soon as the windows smash, Yoko is going to turn to the master, drop the plate, and, do the whole running tackle into the ground,
Okay, so
that
you're
sort
gonna run
of
over
thing.
to the
So
masters, tackle him to the ground. Roll
athletics. I'm gonna do athletics to see how gently I can do it, which is not at all.
So you basically just rugby tackle the master to the ground.
Rugby tackle him to the ground.
The master's gonna take stress damage equal to however much I roll. He's gonna take 4 stress damage. So the master's not very happy with you. He's like, hey, what the? But there's terrorists, so there's like a bigger problem. It's fine.
Oh,
You
there's
don't really-
terrorists.
you don't
Sakura is
really-
going to walk in from the front door
you don't
and
listen to
go,
favorite.
"Oh no, no, no! This cannot happen!" and summon some skeletons.
Skeletons. Roll athletics, I guess.
I'll
So
take it.
skeleton. I think that might be Will more than anything, but
No, it's fine. It's combat related, so it's athletics pretty much.
Is this guy done a stupid speech?
Yeah.
I'll get to that in a second. Okay, so you roll 8. The terrorist only rolls a 6. So the 3 nearest terrorists get their like ankles grabbed by skeletons, and they get pulled to the ground through the mansion floor. Like the wood boards are being ripped up by like skeletons climbing through the boards. And like one of them comes up underneath the carpet, and is trying to like find his way out from underneath the rug.
Yeah.
But it's fine because the 3 nearest terrorists are subdued by the skeletons as you come in the front door. By the way, when the terrorists bust through the window in the kitchen, Taka, the salesman goes, whoa, I'm a ninja insurance salesman, not a terrorist insurance salesman. I can't cover this.
Hold
This
on,
is not in my area of expertise. And
I
he
have
like
some
he
rules
like
to make.
folds up his chart. He's like folding up his projections chart and like putting it in his briefcase as quickly as possible.
Let's do this. Oh shit. So anyway, I'm gonna tell the terrorists like, hey guys, I know where the master is if you just follow me, and I'm gonna start to head towards the front door.
Oh, you're like trying
Like-
to convince the terrorists?
Like convince them to go outside.
Alright, hang on, I'm gonna roll d6. The terrorists believe you. They're like, yeah.
So the the insurance guy and the terrorists follow me out. I open the front door and the master is just through this door, and usher them through and then close the door.
Okay, so,
Close the
so,
front
like,
door.
all the terrorists from the kitchen are ushered by Taka through the living room where the master's like lying on the ground covered by Yoko, basically. And they're just like, isn't that the master? And Taka's like, no, like, he's out the front. And they're like, all right. And like they follow along.
Where they get hit by a booby trap, a falling net from the front door.
Nice. Okay, so
Yes.
so roll athletics because that's still a combat thing, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fail and they get trapped in the net, like the Scooby-Doo style, like weighted net that
100%.
falls from the ceiling. And they're in the net. They're like, we can't get out of the net. Like trapped in the net,
We
waving.
have guns. We can't get out.
And
of it.
next thing you
waving
guys-
their arms.
And next thing you guys know, you hear boom, boom, boom of a bazooka hitting a net.
I will
Meanwhile,
proceed to clean up
go ahead.
the glass.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yoko is going to roll affection.
Momo's just like sweeping up the broken windows. Okay,
And apparently,
you managed to.
break vase in the meantime.
You managed to step on a couple of really jagged pieces of glass. Take d6 stress, please.
Oh no.
Poor Momo.
So and as
Oh
Sakura,
god!
like,
Oh
shot
no.
these guys
The
with a
stress
bazooka,
of glass in my feet causes me to run away once again.
always running away.
Do we gain any affliction from the?
Hold on, I want a chance to
Yeah,
gain even
Taka.
more bonus affection on this.
'Kay.
So as Sakura has shot these guys with a bazooka and they go flying out the front door, I've closed the door and I will sweep up like the like scorch marks or whatever and like fold up the rug so that way everything looks nice. And I will roll my skill for that.
Okay. This game is so ridiculous.
So 8.
Okay, so everybody gets d6 favor because that was like well done by pretty much everybody, except for Yoko who gets nothing because
Okay.
she tackled the master to the floor and hurt his face. Again. You guys keep hurting the master. He's delicate, man. He's a hermaphrodite scientist
So
albino.
he's been like nearly
knows
choked
magic?
out by Sakura. He's been punched in the face by Taka and then tackled by Yoko.
And I will
Gold.
use 2 favor to remove the 2 stress that I had.
Okay,
You
so
guys
you're
want to
good.
take 2 seconds to say what your characters are for people who just
No,
got
type
here?
it in the chat if you get the time, but I don't want to
Alright.
interrupt the current flow. So if you see it typed in the chat, that's perfect. But I don't want to interrupt the current game flow because we've got a lot of sort of like stuff rolling, and it's good. I like it.
Okay.
So the master gets up from the floor, like kind of like pushing Yoko off a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll affection against Yoko.
Oh, okay. I was gonna help him up and roll affection to try and calm him down.
I'm gonna roll affection. Oh, why am I using 2d6? That's not what I'm supposed to do.
I don't know.
So the master is going to roll affection against Yoko. Yoko got is that a 4 for you?
That was a 4. Yeah.
So he you know, instead of getting up immediately, sort of holds you close and goes like, "I'm glad I have you to protect me." You know, in that sort of like romance, like classic anime, randomly at a bad time, sort of
Randomly in a
sort
bad
of-
time.
sort of thing, and then sort of just like, you know, stays there a couple minutes and then pushes you off, sort of thing. Like, all right, it's
And
time to
then-
get back to business.
And
Yoko's
then
face is a
Taka,
little
Taka
red.
rushes over.
Take stress.
Taka
equal to
rushes
the
over,
proper-
and she starts to fix up his clothes while narrating. Well, a young man like you shouldn't look, you know, quite so roughed up. You're a gentleman.
So you're using
That's my
Are
job.
you using skill to kind of like.
I am
brush
using
off-
skill, yeah, to brush him up, clean him up.
Sakura at this point is bringing together all of the dead bodies, and
All the dead bodies that are laying right in front of the door.
is going to make skeletons out of them to start making them clean up.
Okay, you're making more skeletons, terror skeletons. So there's skeletons
terror
like wearing balaclavas with like M4s.
Made skill, roll it.
Okay, so you rolled skill. That's perfect. As you're brushing him down, you know he stands still. You're getting the dust off and the pieces of like debris and so on. And he says, Jin, the master says, so what's the state of that snack exactly? You know, like there was a terrorist attack, but I'm still a little hungry.
Oh well, we will complete it right away, and I'm gonna go running off to the kitchen.
Perfect. Take D3. I mean, gain D3 favor.
Yay!
D3.
Should I roll on my skeletons?
Yeah. Why not? Phoenix?
Maximum favor.
Yoko, still a little red in the face, bows and goes,
It's
Master Jin, I will go check on the egg in the lab to make sure the terrorists didn't
Yes,
do anything to it.
They may have found the key to the secret lab, and they may have infiltrated the mansion security. If they can get through the windows, they could get to the secret egg, and we don't want them to find the egg.
Exactly, and they're gonna run off.
Perfect. Get D3 favor, because you're doing proactive master thing.
All right. As I notice, one of the broken things on the floor is the bagel I prepared. I will attempt to prepare another snack for the master.
Too late. I'm already on it.
The-
I rolled a 20. Oh, master
you rolled
snacks.
you rolled a master snack
Wow.
levels.
that's for
I'm
my
super
skeletons
snack.
to be summoned and start cleaning.
How did you get 20? What?
4
Times
times
5, he gets an extra.
Oh yeah, because he's
Points.
Because
cooking.
it's I
skill.
have 4, and then it's +1 for cooking skill.
If Momo, if you want to try
So
and
5.
get higher than 20, you could try and prepare a snack, but I don't think you're gonna.
I was like, no, I don't want to run
Taka
around it.
like in about 5 minutes makes like the most luxurious like ham and cheese bagel you've ever seen.
I'm the female Gordon Ramsay, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take this food out to the master.
Okay. So you bring the bagel out to the master. He's sitting at the table where he was before he got tackled, and you lay it in front of him.
This is like cream cheese and a little dipping of caviar like on the edge of the bagel,
Delicious.
and the juice
Come on, horror
has
setting.
like
Horror setting.
has
Come
like
on.
has like actual like orange, like it's orange juice with an actual orange like slice of orange wedged in the
Nice.
glass, like, and a little umbrella. Like it's fancy.
That is a nice snack. That is the kind of snack I would want. And he bites into the bagel, very satisfied. Oh, delicious. You know, that's wonderful work, Taka. Wonderful work. D6 favor.
Yay.
And drinks the juice, very all happy about all that stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to affectionately suggest to the master, now that all this excitement is gone and you've had your snack, I think it's about time you take a nice, relaxing walk in the swamp.
A nice, relaxing walk in the swamp. That does always calm me down. Yes, I agree. That might be a good idea. However, your affection is shitty as fuck. And he says, however, I'd rather not go with you. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He's like picking between the three others, but not Momo. Yeah. And then he realizes that Taco's like stone-faced, cold, motherfucking can't be affectionate at all type. So he excludes her as well.
I'm
It's
not
like-
even in the room.
It doesn't matter.
Me neither.
It doesn't matter. And then he's
Just
like,
thinking of the other maids.
okay, I'm gonna roll a D2 for this.
How much stress damage do you want me to take for that?
So Yoko is gonna be the one he picks. He's like, I just had a good moment with Yoko on the floor after being killed. So I think a romantic walk in the swamp would be a good choice with Yoko. How much stress damage? It's fine. You're good. You just failed.
All right.
Um,
I just didn't get picked.
yeah. So the master, goes to his room and summons
Wait.
Yoko.
Before this happens, I will passionately gaze at the master,
Okay.
just to, just in longing to want to be, walking with the master.
All right, now give us your passionate gaze there,
So
Momo.
roll D6 and then. I love it.
He does it. But the master's not impressed.
No, he is not.
So roll. You rolled a D6 there. Okay, so you take
Yeah.
two. You take 2 stress, but you're gonna gain 1d3 favor. So.
Yes.
So the master has gone to his bedroom.
Yeah, he's gone to his
That's the
bedroom and,
case.
and summoned Yoko because he needs to get like his coat and good boots for walking in the swamp.
Except 23 on the random chart. Fire breaks out of the mansion.
Oh no!
I just got done cleaning it.
So as he goes into his bedroom, I am in the dining room, and suddenly the kitchen just catches on fire, as like flame starts like shooting out of the stove and like scorching the walls.
Oh god!
Grease fire.
Oh god! It's a grease fire! No! Oh no! Okay.
That's life
So,
in the end.
so the kitchen is on fire. The master's not yet noticed he's putting on his gloves and his coat. Still trying to summon Yoko and being like, "We need to go for a walk." I feel like I need a walk.
I will attempt to use a skill check, knowing how to put out a grease fire as being a cook, to attempt to put out the grease fire.
Okay. You do put out some of the fire, but not all of it, as it has grown too large in the negligence of like everybody who left the kitchen with like all the stoves on maximum and like the oven going and like the microwave going for like 15 minutes on nothing. And like the whole place is just like exploding
So
with
there's
fire.
like smoke coming out.
So you bust in there and
Yeah.
you spray like fire extinguisher stuff all over the place with the random fire extinguisher that's there, but it's just not enough to quell the raging inferno of like black roiling smoke and fire in the kitchen.
So,
The master is blissfully unaware of this as he's in his room.
and so
I'm
is
unaware
Yoko.
because
I'm
me
just
and
going to
my
assume that
skeletons
the
are still in the
lab
living room.
leads to somewhere else.
I will yell as loud as possible in the hallway that the kitchen's on fire.
What? The kitchen's on fire? He goes, take care of this. Go. Put it out. Put it out.
Now I will enter the kitchen, and if you've seen that YouTube video where the guy like vacuums up the fire,
Yeah.
I am gonna do that.
Okay. So skill.
And
Taka busts in, starts vacuuming the fire.
and successfully vacuums up
You,
the fire.
you do successcumsuccessfully vacuum up the fire. The fire is put out by your
Just
super
comes in like
vacuum cleaner skills.
I told you, I am an adept maid, and I know how to put out fires with a vacuum cleaner.
So,
Yoko, in the meanwhile, is going to roll affection on the master to try and convince him to get out of the house and a safe distance away as we take care of it. Standard fire girl stuff.
yep.
Until someone rolls another event right now.
Okay, so that's a 4. I'm gonna roll a counter for the master.
He just doesn't care.
He thinks it's a good idea, but he does say like, "Well, I was gonna go for a walk in the swamp anyway, Yoko. You should accompany me while the rest of them deal with the fire."
Of course, Master Jin. I'm sure Taka has it all taken care of. You know her.
D6 favor for Taka for vacuuming up the fire. D3 favor for Momo for trying.
Yes.
As master,
And D6 favor for Yoko for being the romantic escort who is actually a guy. But it's okay because the master's also a hermaphrodite anyway. So.
And is
This
it
is
this
amazing.
moment that a random event shall happen?
Oh no.
Use a 2 favor. It's 2d6.
1d6.
Oh yeah, my bad. There we go. 25.
Five.
Wild animal escapes from the nearby zoo. So
And is in. Now you can decide where it
So-
goes or what it's doing.
yeah, you get to choose
In the
what's
swamp.
happening.
It's in the
All right,
swamp.
so let's say
I
a
don't need
wild
bear skin
gorilla,
rugs.
a wild gorilla escapes and is hanging from the gloomy trees right outside the mansion. It is beefing its muscles.
See, I don't actually think it's a gorilla though. I think actually the master gets a really good look at it as he steps out the front door, and it appears to his skilled eyes that it. Oh well, I rolled shitty, but whatever. You have to oppose it. Is actually like a rhinoceros.
All right, what am I going to use to oppose this?
I don't know. Whatever you want. I don't care.
Do cunning.
I don't have any cutting.
Do whatever's your highest.
By the
Yeah,
way,
I'm going to do a skill check in knowledge and,
So it is in fact a gorilla. You're right. It's hanging from the trees outside the mansion, beating its chest. And the master steps out the front door, going for a walk with Yoko, and the
When-
gorilla drops down and attacks.
when the master stepped out of the door, though, he noticed that the whole front place was fixed, because I did roll an 18 on that, and I never got to do anything with it.
True.
And, Sakura, bows and goes, "It's all fixed, master."
There's not even a crater where you blew up the ninja. So that's a D6 favor for you, Phoenix.
Damn straight.
Seeing this gorilla, Yoko is going to move the master behind him and summon ghosts, prepping to fight this gorilla. I will
Okay.
protect you, Master Jin.
Jin steps
Jin.
behind you and is like, all right, you get to work, Yoko. Freaking
Can
gorillas.
any
Freaking gorilla's always escaping. If you can catch it alive, we could bring it down to the secret lab.
Good idea! I'm going to roll athletics to get my ghosts to subdue the gorilla. And that's not good.
Wait, Taka, do you actually have cunning?
I have lots of cunning.
All right, I am going to affectionately play to Taka that we should
Who
attempt
has
to...
0 affection. So you win this.
Well, affectionately play to Taka that we should drug some bananas with sleeping pills and throw them out there for the gorilla to eat and fall asleep.
That is an excellent idea, and I will make some drugged up bananas.
By the way, your ghost and the gorilla are in a deadlock. So the ghost of Jeeves and the ghost of the Scottish groundskeeper are arm wrestling the gorilla and trying to
So Taka has made the gourmet banana of all bananas that is drugged, and we'll hold it out the window to beckon the gorilla over.
roll
Which I'm not
Okay.
roll cunning.
either affection or cunning. Yeah.
Seeing this, I'm going to assist and roll cunning to try and get the gorilla to
So 15
follow
on
me
cunning.
to...
So this gourmet
There's
banana.
a 12.
The gorilla is immediately entranced by the gourmet drugged banana, and abandons his fight with the ghosts and wanders over to the window, grasping the banana from Taka's
Look,
hand and shoving it.
I pull out a second banana
Okay.
because I'm a gourmet master banana maker.
Okay.
I'm gonna
and
detonate
it takes.
and bribe him into the house and into Sakura's bedroom. I will throw the banana into the bedroom and then lock the door. And
However, Yoko is instead going to try and coax the gorilla and subsequently Taka into the secret lab.
now are
I
you
think
gonna roll cunning
action
plan.
roll,
or
uh,
cunning?
So oppose.
I'm going
I
to
should
roll
roll that
cunning
affection
to try and
stress
manipulate
to
the
Taka.
root.
Should I roll the affection rule so Taka
Yep.
takes stress damage for being convinced, or...
Yes.
This is something she's not really opposed to, though.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to Well, I guess if you're gonna go with it. But
No,
I
she
don't know.
went.
Yeah.
She went with
She
it.
went
She
with it.
willingly
I
went with
went
it.
with
Okay, so Yoko is trying to counter cunning away from Sakura's bedroom, the gorilla, into the secret lab instead.
This I would take stress from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I take 4. Damn you, 4 stress.
Uh-huh.
So the gorilla is led by Yoko into the secret lab, where it promptly falls unconscious from the drugged bananas it's been eating the whole time.
And I get the ghost to put it in a holding cell that Master Jin has for such specimens.
So there's a giant angry gorilla in the secret lab now. And Jin is like, well done, as you come back up, and D6 favor for Yoko, D6 favor for Taka, and I guess D3 favor for Momo because of the convincing. And Sakura, I don't know what you were doing this entire time other than getting your bedroom fucked up by a gorilla.
During that whole entire time, I was watching.
Okay.
Sakura was like,
Just-
gorilla,
So you-
gorilla.
So you get nothing. So we have a giant dinosaur egg and a gorilla in the secret lab now.
Yep.
Perhaps
So-
you can combine the two.
Giant dinosaur gorilla egg? What? So,
And King
It
Kong.
is taking care of the egg for us.
so
King Kong. Oh, wait.
so now for that romantic walk, you know, and the master, now the gorilla's gone, he's like, perfect, and
And
goes,
then random event.
Yes, of course. Not everything's taken care of.
Random event.
I have to move it forward, man. We're gonna do this, and then we'll come back and random events get
Well,
happening.
while Yoko and the Master are gonna go on the walk, I will do the laundry of the day.
Gonna do the laundry of the day? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're using your skill
I will
to
clean up.
absolutely dye all the whites sort of pink with the red pants that you threw in there. So basically, you pretty much suck at most of what is happening. And-
Quick, Taka's help. Taka can salvage.
holy shit!
No, this is actually, I've gone into the kitchen and I am prepping like the early dinner, like the like in between like lunch and dinner, like the pre-meal,
Yeah.
where I prep things for dinner that night and make his like late afternoon snack. with super gourmet awesomeness.
Godlike preparation. Except that the kitchen is all fucked up because it was on fire.
Yeah, but I vacuumed it out and I cleaned it. It's cool.
Oh, alright, that's fine.
That's to do the gardening and make everything outside look more fucked up and horrified. I'm hanging cats by the neck. I am clipping all of the leaves off of the trees to make sure there are no leaves on the trees.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
I am making sure there's an
Scary
adequate amount of
skeleton.
blood coming out of the front fountain.
So basically, Yoko and Jin have a lovely romantic walk through the moors, the swamps nearby, where they encounter all kinds of lovely things and just get to know each other a little better.
Yeah, you know, this whole three-eyed
you know,
frogs. And
You know, all that fun stuff.
I'm actually gonna roll affection.
Okay, I will counter roll affection.
You can't.
Yes, I get to dictate what happens. So, the master, you know, heroically wards off a beast that was going to attack from the depths of the forest, being the shining example of a strapping man that he is, thus winning Yoko's affections even deeper than before.
As Yoko clings to his arm, the whole "my hero."
My hero. Exactly. And they get back to the mansion shortly after that. And if you want to do random events now, you can do them again.
I am standing with the door open to the dining room, ready to usher him in, and I have the food all nicely like displayed on the table.
Okay. So the food is all laid out.
And I'm
But
right this way,
wait!
Master Sama.
But
But wait!
A random event happens!
Okay, so you pay 2.
Yes.
Pay 2 and random event.
Let's see on the rolls. 43.
43.
Oh god.
An assassin targets the master.
And an assassin targets. So, When the master is ushered in to sit at the table, you have to do a double take because there's a man sitting at the other side of the table waiting with a pistol in his hand pointed across the table at the master, and he says, anime monologue style, "My brother was a master of Pantsless Ninja Kung Fu, and you killed him. Now I am here to seek my vengeance."
He
Suddenly-
says that, but 15 cunning. He is actually the ninja salesman, and he yells out, "That's what I would say if I was a ninja if I was an assassin breaking into your house. And this could happen to you at any point if you do not invest in my company."
I love
Yes,
it.
the man pulls off a latex mask, and it is the ninja insurance salesman, and he is like, "Sir, you are in desperate need of ninja insurance."
I will attempt to affectionately play to the salesman, saying, "Well, it is time for Master Snack. We need to. Maybe you should do this afterwards."
I'm going to assist. Perhaps you should wait until the master is comfortable with talking.
Since the the ninja insurance salesman has shown up twice, he's gonna get a buff to his rolls. He's gonna so okay, no, but he's convinced. He looks at Momo and he says, "You're right, of course. It was rude of me to interrupt in this way. However, ninjas never wait for the opportune moment." And he says, "I'll be waiting in the foyer when your master would like to negotiate the price for the current ninja insurance rates."
Get back.
And
Yes.
he gets up.
I just had to do it.
He gets up from the table and like pushes the chair in, bows to the master, and like walks out into the foyer and like sits on a bench like waiting. You
Now,
know,
please, Jin-sama, enjoy your afternoon snack.
I'll keep him occupied, master, and I go to talk to the salesman. Or at least keep an eye on him.
Is when another random event occurs.
oh god. Okay. First of all, favor D6 favor Taka for that fucking 2D6 favor for that fucking improv. That was amazing.
That was amazing.
A D6 favor for Momo for the
Yes.
the interview.
11. Holy shit.
And
I feel so bad for Momo.
I know.
and Phoenix, what were you gonna say? Random event.
Random
I have
event.
30 favor.
Oh, that didn't roll.
You have 30 favor.
I have 30 favor.
Oh, it takes 6 away, but I'm fine.
Someone who started out with 0 affection has 30 favor now.
All right, so
Big
slash
knows
roll.
how to use his favor. So roll your two D6s.
I know how to get seduced by the master.
63.
Swapped minds with the master. The food is so good. The food that Taka prepares is so delicious that it causes psychic energies to like explode across the room. And Sakura, being the nearest person, has her mind swapped with the master. What is Sakura again, like physically?
She is. What do you mean, like physically, like
Well,
her
like,
colors and shit?
like all the
Your special
Your specials and your
qualities
colors.
your,
Sexy,
your maid type.
pure, metallic, thing, green eyes, brown hair, color, sickly, necromancer, bridal training, seclusion, bazooka, and trap prepared.
Okay, cool. So the master immediately. You guys aren't sure exactly what's happened, but Sakura and the master have switched minds.
Play to luck to see if I've noticed what just happened here.
Sure.
I am not in the room, so I don't
Sakura,
notice.
what are you doing now? Yeah.
I'm a guy and a girl.
your body is doing similarly, sort of going like, oh god, what has happened here? And looking down at like the maid uniform that he is now wearing, you know, and the assets contained within. And he's like, you're me, and I'm you. Those moments.
What's going on?
And it's like, but
I will attempt to affectionately calm the master. Remind him he is a scientist. Maybe he could figure this out.
This is true.
He's also a magic wielder. He's got this.
However,
Hearing the scream, Yoko is gonna come
you're just
rushing
like
back into
absolutely
the dining
terrible
room.
at anything to do with calming anybody, and you're just like, you're a scientist, master. You can probably figure this out, I bet. You know, like, and it's just not calming at all. So the master in Sakura's body, is like, well, I'm still the master, you know, like, it's still me in here, so, you know, get up from the chair. And she sits down, and because the meal was so good that it swapped, like, brain waves, you have to finish it. I mean, something that good, you have to finish.
Maybe he'll switch back.
So Sakura's body sits down and eats the rest of the delicious meal.
Yoko walks in during this and does a bit of a double take and goes, Sakura, are you doing what I think you're doing?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
looks to the master's body like, looks to Taka. What's happening?
Runs to Yoko, like
apparently-
cries
I
into
think they switched
Yoko.
bodies.
I'm not me anymore.
I'm actually gonna roll affection to try and calm you. I think it's
Do I have to roll
Deep
against
breath.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're rolling affection against.
Oh, that's not good.
Because you could fail it.
Oh, good. Okay.
deep breaths. Master.
Master. The master now like leaning back, like, oh, that was so good. Like the meal, just like the best meal of his, well, now her, I guess, life. She says, well, I best adjourn to the secret lab and see if I can figure this out. Sakura,
Don't you dare look at anything under there.
Sakura, come with me. You know, and just takes.
I think though that I'm going to turn to Master in Sakura's body, and let's see this, because I will keep going.
Okay.
Master Sama, you seem like you're so full. Maybe you won't be able to walk. You seem to have eaten quite a bit, and I will pick him up and carry him to the secret lab.
My balance is a little bit off. This does take some getting used to. Like, yes, carry me. So you carry him to the secret lab. D3 favor. But then
Yoko-
minus D6 for switching bodies, making them switch bodies with your food.
Yoko is going to look at Sakura in Master's body and say, well, if this is what I'm guessing it is, we'll need to get you back in uniform. Follow me, and
This
take
is true.
Sakura
This
to go
is,
put-
This is true.
put her
this
back
is
in a
the,
maid
the
uniform.
lab coat. I will affectionately play to Taka, saying, "Could you please bring Master his laundry, his nice clean
Pink
laundry."
God damn it! I'm busy. I have no way to win it, so roll for my stress then.
No, you can just say I don't like
Okay.
I don't
Don't
oppose
resist.
it, and basically that means you have to do what's said, but you
I
don't
don't-
take any stress.
I don't oppose it, but I'm not happy with it.
Okay, so you go you
Hey, I
leave
gotta use something.
you leave the master in the secret lab to go and get the laundry, and you bring the master back like a pink lab coat basically because of the laundry was ruined.
Now, how amazing! I'm gonna roll my skill because I help the master with a lot of stuff, and if this laundry I come back with is so amazing, perhaps I'll get some favor.
The laundry is pink from Momo's screw up earlier, and it's supposed to be white. So what you need to do is roll affection to try and make the master not care.
Oh no, that would be
it's
cunning
true.
because I'm deceiving the master into not caring.
Ah, okay, all right.
Uh, So I can definitely do that. The master. Oh shit!
Oh!
He cares.
The master, currently switched into Sakura's body, is already not very happy with the way he's looking at the moment. And then you bring him
Oh
a
my
pink
God.
lab coat, and he is
Hey, Hey, I'm
Entire-
The
fucking
master might be taking
beautiful. He
stress
should be
right
happy.
now.
So,
entirely.
I'm probably
unhappy.
taking 2 points of stress as well because.
You are,
unhappy.
and you're also taking minus d6 favor.
God damn it!
My mistake was passed off.
Oh shit! That's okay. I'm still at 21 favors. So.
Yeah. So he puts on the pink lab coat and he says, "You'll have to leave me to this for a while. This is going to take some research. You know, what did you use in that food?"
Only the best ingredients.
But I mean, maybe there's a chemical compound, like combine them together. And...
Well, I am an adept maid, and I know everything that is in my food.
I am an adept maid.
I am an adept maid. So I am an adept maid. I am an adept maid, and I will tell you, there was Eye of Newt, there was Octopus Fin, because octopus have fins.
Octopus fin.
There is a time of octopus that does not have.
There
Wait a
is
minute.
there is this green liquid from the fridge,
We found it.
which I don't know exactly what it is, but I know that it is the green liquid from the fridge.
It is at
And
this
it's in
point.
this bottle, holding it right here.
It is at this point a random event occurs.
Okay.
It's gonna be one of my random events, however.
Okay. As I'm helping Sakura into a uniform that fits.
Indeed, and it's not so hard. The master's not exactly, like
Oh god, the master.
large.
I'm not sure if the master's going to be happy about his body being in an outfit.
Yeah, Sakura's gonna kind of like battle against Yoko and go, "Get me a butler uniform."
22 is there were signs that someone was under the bed. It's still warm. He could be close by. So Taka, as you're coming back up from the secret lab, leaving the master to do various things down there, you notice that someone may have been under the bed recently.
I will
do.
skill check to say that it was the salesman taking a nap on the master's bed, because I go in there to clean his room and find that there's the salesman had been using it, and apparently I was wrong.
You were wrong. You were totally wrong. I'm gonna roll this. Because the salesman is actually in the bathroom of the servant's bathroom again.
Are you rolling opposed to me?
Sure.
So what was under the bed, though?
Oh no.
It was the guy, the salesman.
Okay, all right.
He's just randomly wandering around the house now because the master never came back to talk to him in the breezeway.
That's true.
So he's
and
gone
in fact,
to check.
in fact,
he just checked under the bed, and then he's like wandering around the hallways and goes into the bathroom.
in fact, as Sakura finishes getting kitted out in a new uniform by Yoko, looking very maid-like once again, other than of course being in the master's body, the salesman wanders in and is like, "Listen, I really need to talk to you about the ninja insurance," like talking to Sakura as if she's the master.
I will attempt to affectionately say that the master has had a scientific anomaly happen to him, that he is not able to listen to your presentation at this time. May he take a business card and contact, and we will set up a
roll
business.
Roll affection.
Yeah.
And there's that.
Checking under my bed tonight for insurance salesman. Happy ends.
This is how we make it more
salesman
crazy.
is- oh shit!
This salesman is awesome.
The salesman just bust my butt.
Okay, so he seduces everyone.
This
in the house
salesman,
simultaneously.
this
It's
salesman
stalemate.
deadlocks you, and he's like, "No, I won't be leaving until I talk with the master. I'll wait for hours if I must." And he goes back. He
It's
goes.
at this time, Sakura just busts from the room and goes, "No!" and kind of like
And-
runs into the secret laboratory, like, "Master!"
Yoko walks up behind Momo and looks intimidatingly at the salesman and says, "We will reschedule another time, unless you wish to be escorted off the premises."
Is that athletics?
Yeah. Either athletics or cunning, they're both the same, so.
Like the ghost of the butler hovering behind you.
So many ghosts.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, he's like, nope, okay, that's fine. He just like leaves. At that
I have
point,
Jeeves
he just-
follow
he
him
just-
just to make sure.
he just fucks right off. So the master
Oh,
and it receives Sakura coming in, going like, "No, master," and Jin replies, "Look, you think I'm any more happy about this than you are?" He says, like hefting the bountiful assets of Sakura.
He slaps her. She slaps his hands. Goes, "Don't touch those."
Pure and sexy. She is pure sexy.
She
And she's kind of doing this little, well, like tears are going
Sakura
down.
says-
Like,
I mean, Sakura. Jin says, "Look, I may have found the way to switch us back. It's the green stuff from the fridge." You know, he has the vial. He's like, "I analyzed it, and it has some psychoactive formulas. So all we have to do is each drink it at the same time, and we may turn back." You know. So let's roll skill for that. The master.
And before that happens, I wish to declare a random
I
event.
thought you might.
I was gonna do that too, though. You go for it.
Okay, let me just 2d6 it. 34.
Hang on.
Zombie outbreak in the mansion.
Zombie outbreak around the mansion. So as they're drinking the potion to switch back, which by the way is gonna work, just because I want to give Phoenix back his character, basically,
yay!
it's gonna work. And they're happy to be back in the same bodies, but the psychoactive wave, of course, that related from this particular incident has woken the dead around the mansion. This is a horror mansion, after all. There are many, many corpses buried within the copious graveyard space around the grounds.
Several terrorists that were just
Are they honing in on the master for his like after drinking the psychic?
No,
thing,
they've
or-
just woken up and they're wandering around.
Okay.
They're
Um,
here. I want to say they aren't here to eat our brains. I'm going to cunningly say that they are here to have a party.
Oh, are you?
Yes. D6 times 3. Yeah, they're here to have a party.
So the zombies are in fact drawn here not to eat anybody's brains, but to party it up.
Party it up.
They are lovingly treated dinner guests, members of the old family, so to speak, who have come by on their bi-weekly visit. Not bi-weekly.
Bi-monthly?
Fortnightly
Okay.
visit. To eat the delicious food prepared by Taka and the other staff, because even zombies like good food sometimes.
And I will.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna I'm gonna usher the zombies into the dining room and set up their plates and the food for them. So I will be running back and forth from the kitchen, like preparing a quick snack, like pouring in like some juice and some
Skill
stuff.
check to set up for a party.
Yeah.
So how about you do a food check and I do
I'll deal with the kitchen.
and I'll do with the party arrangements.
So we both roll an 8.
With Yoko's affinity to the unliving.
You
Non-living,
did plus 5,
undead.
not times 5, Peg.
Oh, whoops.
Oh yeah, you
I
did
will
plus 5.
reroll then.
Yoko is going to make conversation with the
15 is
guests and attempt to keep them entertained and enthralled.
Oh, cousin Reginald, how are you?
Mhm. And I'm going to use skill because of Yoko's training in polite conversation and
Indeed.
guest.
And Sakura is going to
treatment.
have used her cutting also to make decorations out of traps. So, like, would have rats running around and they get caught in those traps, and like blue light would spark out, and people would be like, "Ooh, ah."
So there are
and
about
then, like-
there are about 20 hungry zombies who have filed through the foyer into the dining room, and they're sitting at the dining room chairs. The master is changing out of the maid outfit that Sakura had been in and back into something sensible. Basically, The whole foyer is a mess because like body parts have fallen off the zombies and like grave dirt and stuff like as they've shuffled through. But everything else is going awesome. So favor for everybody. D6 favor for everybody. As the zombies chow down on their food.
Yay!
And the master makes his way into the dining room to join his party, and he's like patting the zombies on the back, going like, "Oh, great Aunt Phyllis, you know, like, how are you doing?" And she's like, "How are the kids?" You know, and then there's like, you know, 2 zombie kids sitting on the other side who are like poking each other in the eye and like, you know, just generally.
And one of them gets the eye stuck
got
on
your
their
nose.
fingers.
I got your nose, exactly. Yes, even your family is there, because you're part of the family, Momo. So the zombies are chowing down on delicious food. What delicious food did you prepare, Taka, for the zombies?
It is a salmon souffle tonight with red wine and bowls of Neapolitan ice cream.
That sounds delicious. That sounds
Zombies
very
eat all
refined for zombies who are like basically just like putting their grubby hands into bowls and like spooning food into their mouths, and some of it's like falling out of the holes in their jaw and, you know, stuff, generally making a mess of your delicious food.
But the
Around
master
this time,
loves it.
when this
okay?
happens, is
Oh, yeah.
Sakura's
This is the
also
master's
cleaning up. She's made different little traps that she knows that when the zombies eat, food's gonna fall onto the floor, and like they're trap sensors where the
Trap
food kind of
holes.
like goes down. Like,
Suddenly, the next random event happens
Oh god, okay.
during the party.
oh, it works! By the way, those trap food thing works.
Yeah. During the zombie party,
So during the zombie party,
this game is insane.
6.
I love this
So
game so
24.
much.
What was 24 on the chart? There is an earthquake, and the mansion starts shaking, and all the zombies fall over and can no longer get up. And the food is all over the floor, and it is a horrible disaster, and the master looks rather unpleased.
This is true. He's at the head of the table, and he manages to get back to his feet, of course, because he's not a zombie. All the zombies are kind of flailing on the ground, like, oh, there's cracks in the wall, you know, like one of the tables broke, like the chandelier fell from the ceiling and crushed, like, Timmy, the zombie orphan, you know, whatever.
And Taka will come into the room with like a snow shovel and is like pushing the pile of corpses into one of the trap doors that Sakura has. On
He's just pushing the zombies. Roll athletics.
That's my maid duty.
Yeah,
Okay,
but the
let's do
zombies are
athletics.
gonna fight back.
So 15.
Yeah, the zombies can't do shit. They basically just like get pushed.
They have fallen over in this earthquake, and they're now being pushed into this like pit, a trap
They are
door pit.
turtles. They can't get up after
You've
they
got like a
fall down.
broom and you're just like sweeping the zombies into a trap door.
Yoko
At the
is
same
also
time,
gonna
Master's
take
sitting
care of the
there
debris.
like, bye, Uncle Jerry. See you, Susan.
See you
Yeah,
next.
Yoko's gonna take care of the debris in a similar manner.
Lovely.
Sakura is also going to take her skeletons and also clean,
Okay.
like she did out in the front.
You're cleaning
like,
the foyer, like all the zombie debris and stuff.
fixing the tables and everything.
Cool. What about Momo?
That doesn't happen.
Let's see. Momo is going to be affectionately playing to the master, who says, "Well, we've had lots of excitement today. How about we go and put you down for the rest of the night?"
I am feeling a little tired. Switching bodies with someone will take it out of you. Literally.
And at that, Sakura kind of goes,
Yoko laughs.
Don't tell me you didn't have at least a little bit of fun.
"Oh, well, it's always fun to feel your body, Master."
Aw, creepy. Okay. So roll. Roll. Did you roll? Is that affection, Momo?
Yeah.
Okay. 6 for me. So that's yeah. You convince them that it's bedtime. You know, the zombie dinner has been done, and it's definitely bedtime. So he
It is
goes.
also about time for your evening bath.
You're right, and especially after all this zombie and who knows what Sakura did with my body when she had it. A bath would probably be a good idea. Yeah, that face. Okay, so he goes towards the bathroom, convinced by Yoko, of course, that a bath is best to have before bed, and a random event occurs.
This has been one busy day.
Remember that the day is the session. Once the day is over,
Yeah.
that's the end. Okay, so
We still have like at least 3 more hours of session.
No.
We have all like it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and he's like, "But I want to go to bed." No, I gotta have my bath first.
So that's 52. 52 is
You
You didn't roll
D6 times 2.
You did D6 times 2. You didn't roll.
Oh, you're right.
2d6.
You're right. There we go. 62.
62.
62 is the maid with the lowest luck turns out to actually be a ghost.
I have 2
Who-
luck.
I have
I've
2
won.
luck.
I have 1. So roll a D2.
Roll a D2.
1 is me, 2 is Fuzzy.
2 is Fuzzy. Momo.
Oh!
Fuzzy's actually a princess ghost.
The reason that the princess hadn't actually been the master of the house is, did you know this whole time Momo was actually a ghost as well? She's just very good at looking like a human.
The way Momo died is one day she got so stressed out she ran off a cliff by accident.
I'm going to roll cunning and say that Momo never knew that this was happening, and Yoko was keeping it a secret from her.
It's like, yo, did you know you're actually a ghost, Momo? Gasp!
So I'm gonna roll.
I never knew. I will play into this.
Okay.
Okay, so role play it, go.
Momo, I have something to tell you, especially after the events of today.
My brother.
Yes, Yoko sister.
You know that I am deceased, and so are many of the colleagues here that I can speak to, and all that, yes?
Yes, I know very much.
Well, you are... She hesitates. Similar to that. You.
I know, yes. There are many servants that have served the master here. We are all maids, and I'm sure he has had many maids in this place that have passed.
No. Momo, do you remember how long you've been here for?
Oh, well, I've been here a very, very long time.
Exactly. And you haven't aged.
Well, some of us are more gifted in how we age than others.
No, Momo, no.
No,
You're-
Momo.
You're dead. I'm gonna.
You're dead.
You're dead.
You're a ghost as well.
What do you mean, Yoko?
I'm gonna roll affection.
It's at this point
Give
that
it to
your
her
leg.
lightly.
It's at this point that your legs like coalesce into one of the spooky ghost tales. Like you suddenly realize you're dead and you become a ghost immediately.
Dun
Momo, you
dun
are
dun.
This is a zombie.
I will play a counter affection to this. Just, you know.
So you
I
take
try not to freak you out when I
take-
say that.
you take 4 stress for realizing you're suddenly a ghost. And you hear the master girl from the bathroom like, what's the holdup? Like, you know, like, well, you guys are having a serious conversation about Momo being dead.
Master! Master!
What?
See,
But Momo only realizes that she's half dead.
This could all have been avoided if you had
Can
ninja
I-
life insurance.
Can I play a cunning roll against the master? I want to try something.
Okay, what are you
I'm gonna
doing?
do this. I'll roll it. I'm going to roll against the master, and as I'm handing him the towel, I will be telling him that what actually has happened is that he is in a dream, and the counter roll is that he actually wakes up and it is actually the morning, and he's been dreaming this whole thing. And Taka is standing in his room.
Oh, you're trying to
Waiting
reset
for
the
him.
session, you fucker.
You have to play with it too. Huh?
Ah! You can't do this, you bastard.
Wait, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
I rolled it.
All right, fine. I'm gonna make this hard though. Damn it!
So the master wakes up and he sits up and he's like, oh, that was such an odd dream. There was ninjas and insurance men and terrorists constantly breaking into my house, and I switched bodies with one of the maids. And
Because at this point, there is a random event that happens.
First thing in the morning, random
oppose
event.
this. Somebody oppose this.
No.
So a random event happens first thing in the morning.
Okay,
Yes.
55.
As Yoko is laying out the master's clothes for the morning.
Yeah, as Yoko's laying out the master's clothes for the morning.
Yes, I was about to say everything from the dream happened like the morning before happened this morning. So the tea's being brought in by Sakura. Yoko is putting the clothes on the bed.
So 55
Wait.
55 is an expensive vase is broken.
Nobody has opposed me yet.
Wait, I get to narrate this.
You do.
So an expensive vase breaks, and it shocks the master, and he wakes up, and it's the middle of the night, and he was having a dream that he dreamed. He woke up in the morning. It was all a dream within a dream.
Dreamception!
Are you gonna roll that? Because I'll oppose it.
Yeah,
That's the
you
event.
gotta roll. You gotta. Well, you gotta. If you
You gotta
can
roll.
you can
Still gotta
an
roll over
opposition.
12.
God, I'm not sure what to roll for that. Will. I'm gonna roll Will, I guess.
Nope. Oh, right. Do you want me to re-roll cunning?
No, Will.
My will? I can roll will. Oops. Not even clicked on the right thing.
You don't have any times modifiers for your will, Fuzzy?
It's one.
Oh, really?
Yes!
However, I am gonna say that all of this is just like the smashing of a vase is actually one of the maids for the bath time. Breaking one of you guys breaking a jug full of like hot water that you're gonna put like into the bath. You break it on the floor and it like breaks him out of this reverie of like, what if it was a dream?
He's having a philosophical.
Bullshit. So he's fine. It's bath time. Fuckers.
He woke
And
up in the
I
south.
wasn't there
we go.
because Yoko was breaking the news to Momo.
So we are back to where we started.
We just
It's
jump
bath
forward and
time.
back and forward.
So who smashed the vase?
I'll smash the base.
All right, you take minus D3 favor as the master looks over and hot water spills over the floor.
It's all a dream inside a
Don't
dream.
do that, pig, you asshole.
Hey, it was clever.
It was not a dream. Everything that happened has happened.
I just don't want the session to end because quickly, so I want to restart the
This-
timeline.
This is how you know it's a Japanese game.
Just read you everything.
Madoka magic of flashbacks.
So I'm going to with the towel that I'm holding start to like clean up the water that's on the floor
Yeah,
that has been smashed.
okay.
And I will bring in a new towel for the master to say and affectionately play to him, saying, "Well, master, you don't want to get too pruny in the bath here. Here's a towel."
Thank you.
Hagrid voice. You're dead, Momo.
Yeah.
Yoko is gonna do the thing before and
Thank you,
wear the
Momo.
master's evening
I
clothes.
see that you have been informed that you're actually a ghost. I was wondering
Yes.
when Yoko was going to talk to you about that. I did tell her to like 3 weeks ago.
Well, I hope it doesn't offend Master, since he already has one ghost made on his
Of course not.
serving him.
This mansion is made for ghost servants.
And necromancers.
And necromancers and a
Does that
random
mean I can
event.
summon Momo?
And a random event.
Did
And
someone
a
say
random event.
Oh no.
Evil.
And
Abnormal weather. The mansion is suddenly on an island. Basically, the world falls away around the mansion, and the mansion is suddenly on an island.
So out the bathroom window, the fog that has been covering the mansion for most of the day outside has suddenly started to lift away, and we are suddenly on a desert island that is isolated on its own with the mansion, just the mansion. There's like the mansion, the courtyard, like the small swamp, but it's all a desert island around it.
Indeed. It
Is this a different time zone,
This
Pig?
fucking game.
Yeah,
I was gonna
in a
say.
different time zone. In a different time zone that's actually 3 hours earlier.
All right, that's cool. He still wants to take a bath.
So instead of being like 8 o'clock, it's like 5.
That's fine. Okay, so the master's like, all right, well, I can't do anything about the mansion now being on an island. This is not something that I can deal with. By the way, the ninja insurance salesman guy is still here.
I thought we ushered him out.
Doesn't matter.
No,
He's still in
tied.
the house.
He's still in the house.
I escort him off the island.
To the boat.
Into the ocean.
If there is a boat, okay. If
Throw
not,
him into the ocean.
into the water. Just I walk him off of the island.
Wait.
Cunning
While she
or
is marked
affection. Cunning or
walking him out,
affection.
while she is walking him out, I would like to snipe him in the back of the head with my O3 Springfield,
Oh, you
saying,
can shoot him. Okay.
I will make a skill check as my bodyguard skill as a maid, and say, too bad you didn't have maid insurance.
Except he has been trained by the ninjas who he insurances for, and as soon as he hears a bullet coming towards his head, he just like, what? Ducks to the side and is like,
I'm gonna athletics trip him.
oh, damn it. Damn it. So he dodges the bullet and gets tripped by Yoko over onto the friggin'
What?
floor.
No ghost insurance?
I only sell ninja insurance. And then he gets escorted off the premises into the ocean.
And at
Am I
this
gonna
There
take
isn't
a
a
stand
boat.
from that?
And,
the
and,
ocean.
and he just walks into the ocean, just like straight in. He doesn't even, he just like disappears beneath the waves.
That's what I was aiming for.
At this time, Sakura goes out and starts making the island look more horrible.
He's just like putting
Well, we're
skeletons-
here.
Nice. Okay, so D3
Need some
favor
story
Yoko,
progression.
D3 favor Momo, D3 favor Taka, D3 favor Sakura. D3 favors all around.
Threes.
And Yoko is gonna return to getting the master's evening wear in order.
Yes, and his bath has been drawn, and he is luxuriating within the steaming hot water, the way that he enjoys, of course. So while he's in the bath,
Interesting story to happen.
while he's in the bath, what are you doing? I'll do a random event.
I was gonna say Sakura jumps in the back with him, but I mean,
Sakura jumps in the bath with him. Okay,
that's
roll
affection.
roll affection.
Oh, please get a 1.
Holy shit! Okay.
Sakura's sexy
So-
and she knows it.
So Sakura jumps in the bath with him, and he is totally fine with that. He's like, ever since I switched bodies with you, I have been wondering about some things. I'm not gonna narrate any further because this is on live stream, and I prefer not
Let me
to do
watch
that.
your back, master.
Yeah, let me wash your back, master. Indeed. So that happens.
That's what the kids are calling it these days.
Yes.
Hey, she is pure, so she just wanted to be nice.
So
True.
that happens. Just keep that mental image in your head.
But she jumped in with her clothes on, and now they're ruined. Is
And
there what?
There was no clickbait.
and random event.
You didn't say so. 61.
61 is the maid with the lowest luck turns out to actually be a ghost.
Again.
Taka also
Fuck
dead.
you.
This makes a lot of sense,
And
actually.
you know what? Taka also unaware that she's a ghost. Yoko with the cross to bear, having already told Momo, must also tell Taka of her previous death.
Yoko was told 2 weeks ago to tell Taka.
Instead of 3.
I am.
So,
How am I the
Go,
only one
go.
alive?
So Yoko is
You're the
going to
necromancer.
pull
How else do you
Taka
think he has
aside.
ghosts serving him?
I must tell you something. I broke some similar news to Momo earlier, and it's been weighing on me, so I think I must share with you as well.
Are you rolling affection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll it if you need me to.
I mean, I'm 0, but I may make.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Well, I'm gonna do this.
You can get cunning or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna cunning. Because
so-
I am
yeah.
not actually a ghost.
The event
I
says
am
you were a
just extremely pale.
ghost.
I am an angel, an albino angel. People may believe that I am a ghost, but I am an angel, maybe undead for an angel, but nonetheless.
However, Yoko is extremely misled.
Yeah.
You obviously don't know what you're talking about. I'm an
Exactly.
angel.
I am a double ghost.
All right then. So he's not.
Yoko, you are a ghost.
He's not actually a ghost.
He's actually an angel.
He's actually a pale angel.
She is actually just a really pale angel.
Oh,
You're a
alright.
ghost. I'm from heaven, okay? Ghosts may come from heaven, but I have legs and have wings. Sometimes I show them, sometimes I don't. This little halo around my head, do you not see this?
All right,
You
so
kill sometimes.
so that's fine. That resolved pretty well. So the master and Sakura finish up bathroom, bathtub fun times, and he awaits in the bathroom for his clothes to be brought to him.
Oh, I got it.
You got it. Yoko got it.
Yoko got it.
So roll skill for me.
And the pink underwear.
Pink under. Okay.
That's cool. You bring the master's clothes with style and panache, and he puts on, like, you know, the sort of whatever is brought to him, whatever you decide. It's up to you, of course.
It's just evening wear, like pajama stuff. since it's
Pajama
evening
stuff,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get the nightcap on as well.
Mhm. Little slippers
Yeah,
later on.
it's perfect. So that's lovely. And then another random event occurs because I don't have a plot, so I'm gonna.
I was gonna go into the kitchen to make dinner because it's probably getting towards 6 o'clock now, which is time for dinner.
You're right.
But he already had the party.
I already had the party.
Shut up,
He's full
shut
of,
up.
He's full of
We
souffle.
have
An
a
evening
schedule
snack with
to
a cup of
maintain.
tea.
We have a schedule to maintain. 56. The corpse of a cat is found at the door of the mansion. Is it an ill omen or part of some scheme?
It is omen.
Sakura's gonna go, "Oh no, kitty!" and turn it into a cat skeleton.
Skeleton cat.
Oh,
Skeleton
no.
cat.
Well, I was gonna say, Momo says, Scat, you're not supposed to be here yet. You little zombie cat, what are you doing? Go around back, we'll feed you there.
It turns out the cat's not important at all. So the cat's ghost applies to be a maid. So the master sits down at the table and he's like, "Well, it is early evening, so I do expect another dinner because schedule to maintain." He's wearing his lovely, you know, pajamas and his nightcap, his little slippers, and he does say to Taka though, keep it light though, Taka, because you know I already ate with the zombies and everything.
I
so
get right on that.
it's just a light snack.
And would you like a
While
cup of
making
tea?
a light snack, I will make a warm cup of honey milk.
Perfect.
Solid.
So a light snack is actually like some gourmet, like handmade cookies that I have made earlier today,
Delicious.
like chocolate chip cookies, with
Best
a with a homemade like granola bar that's been coated in chocolate.
Sounds delicious. So
And you
the
shall have a nice warm cup of rat's milk with zombie bee honey in it.
zombie bee.
Zombie bee.
Lovely. So
Okay.
cookies and zombie bee honey rat's milk, delicious. And
Oh,
he loves both of those things. So D6 favorite to both of you.
Yay!
As their like before they bring that out, I'm going to take the master's hand and roll affection and say, so much has happened today, and I just wanted to take the time to say that I appreciate the time we have spent.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except- Random event.
And I treasure every moment.
Are you actually doing a random event, Pig?
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. I will random these events. Oops.
I only have 2 favors, so I'm not doing shit with random events.
I still have 19 favors, so I'm good with this.
So that's a 3 for price, and then
Yep. 43.
43 is
An assassin has targeted the master!
master.
So as the master is like lovingly gazing back at you.
Indeed, Yoko and the master are sharing a moment right now.
We're having a moment.
One of those like throwing like ninja throwing daggers.
Sure, like a kunai.
Yeah, kunai. A kunai comes whipping in between your head and the master's head, and slams into the
through my
chair that he was just sitting in as he's been standing up. And there's a tag on the end that says "Ninjas were here."
That reminds me, where's that ninja insurance salesman? The master says.
He got shot at and left.
Oh. Okay then.
We were going to meet him at another time, but then we're on an island now, so
The master
Sakura
doesn't seem at all worried by the ninja kunai. This is like par for the course. Ninjas were here. There are ninjas here like every day apparently.
Twice today so far.
He yawns and stretches and says, "Oh, I think it's about time that I headed to bed for tonight. You know, just end the day nice and calm. It's been a pretty good day. We're now on an
rather
island.
eventful.
Rather eventful indeed. We're now on an island, so that's a little strange, but
There's an assassin in the house.
there's an assassin in the house.
Taco will take care of it.
You four can take care of the assassin. I'm gonna go to bed."
If he's
I
leaving the
will
dining room,
Okay.
I will affectionately. Oh wait, are you gonna do another event?
you see? No, I'm just gonna keep narrating the same event.
Yeah.
Right.
Hang on.
I will follow the master to guard him and affectionately read him a story to help him fall asleep too.
Awesome.
So
I'm gonna use
as,
skill to tuck him in.
as he's coming out of the dining room when you guys are going there, like 10 shurikens come embedding into the door. Like
Yoko sighs and turns it around. I guess I'd better go take care
I
of that.
guess I better deal with the ninja.
What?
Wait, do we
Saw-
see the assassin yet? Do we see
Oh,
him
we
throwing?
just-
No, we just.
well, I
see
mean,
the-
you can look around and try to find him.
Guys,
and
quickly
do your
get the
things.
insurance salesman. 'Cause he'll
Alright.
be the one.
Get the insurance.
I'm gonna use my
I will-
cunning to try and find this salesman.
I am going to as well. Oh, never mind. You got
Hell
this.
yeah, you find the salesman. He's covered in seaweed and he's been walking at the bottom of the ocean for like half an hour.
Where do I find him?
You find him in the ocean when you go looking for him. You like swim out and like find him. You're like, there are ninjas! Quick, we need your insurance! You know.
No, not this. Oh, I
You
meant
said the
assassin.
insurance salesman.
I meant the
It
assassin.
doesn't matter. You went to go find the insurance salesman. So he says, "Of course," and comes back with you, and he's like, "My rates are very affordable." And you know, he pulls out a contract and gets you to sign it. And he's like, "Now the ninjas won't bother you anymore because they'll have to pay high premiums if they want to attack somewhere that has insurance."
Not knowing this, I'm going to use my other pairs of ghostly eyes and try and do a group search for this assassin.
You find the assassin, but you get to narrate because you succeeded.
All right, I'm trying to think.
He's in the bathroom again.
No, not in the bathroom again.
He's
So
in the
my
kitchen
ghostly
eating
con-
enchiladas. Oh wait.
My ghostly
Ninjas
contacts-
really like enchiladas.
I know, I like enchiladas, man. My ghostly contacts lead me to believe that he is actually inside the master's room, and as I go inside and look around, I see a weird human-sized lump hiding underneath the bearskin rug. And is Momo still in there?
I was leading him and going to read him a story. So
Okay.
if he's
Yeah,
tucked
so
in
the
bed, and
the
everything-
master's
Okay,
like
just
coming to
making
the
sure.
bedroom at the moment. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Ready for his nap.
before you guys get close to that bearskin rug, I hold up a hand and go, "Hold on. I believe I have found our little infiltrator." I look at the rug, like, come on out.
I will.
Narrating who comes out, so
Yeah, it's still you.
Oh,
narrating.
all
okay,
you.
okay. I wasn't sure if it was still me or not.
Still you.
Okay.
unless
I
someone
will
opposes a
attempt
roll.
Coax the person out from underneath the bearskin rug in a very sweet manner, just saying, "Could you please come out? It's time for Master's bedtime. We really shouldn't be dealing with this."
Affection or cunning? Do it.
Affection. Just sweetly talk him out of it.
All right,
Although-
who's doing the roll? Am I doing the opposed roll?
Yeah, because you're the one who's trying to do elsewise, right?
All right, then I'm going to roll athletics because I guess that's the closest I have to intimidate. Nope. I coerce this guy or woman. You can't tell.
Person,
They're wearing all
ninja-
black
ninja.
and they're wearing very baggy black clothing.
Ninjas don't have a gender.
No, that's their gender.
So you guys have coerced him out, and he jumps out, and he has no pants on, and he yells at you immediately. You've killed my brother. I'm prepared to die, and he lunges at Yoko.
Okay, well,
It's
I'm
at-
gonna-
It's
was
at
the
this
18
point.
athletics? Or okay,
I was just
Three.
it was like a cunning.
that's cool.
I haven't done any
That's
athletics.
That 8 is his athletics roll against you, by
Yeah,
the way.
that 3 was mine.
It's at this point that Sakura comes in and points her bazooka at the ninja, but instead of firing, she presses a little red button on top, and Master's dresser opens like a door, and 3 rope comes right out and goes around the ninja and brings him into the dresser, and the dresser closes. Let's see if that works. Love this trap thing.
It works! It works! The rope dresser entrapment machine closes on its prey, and the ninja is captured within the dresser.
I'm gonna have
Capture-
my
oh.
ghost kick the shit out of him.
D6 favor for Sakura.
That was a great trap.
It was. I'm having my ghost kick the shit out of him while he's stuck in
While
the
he's
net.
stuck in them. The master's like, well, now that the ninja's dealt with, I really must be getting some sleep.
I'll escort him
We
back
need
into
more
the
events.
ocean.
We need more events.
Okay.
So he goes to lie down in his bed now.
I throw the ninja into the ocean.
You throw the ninja into the ocean. By the way, the ninja insurance salesman is standing in the foyer, like dripping wet, covered in kelp, and he's got like a contract now that's signed by Sakura saying that like you're insured against ninjas.
I give him a very calm look, and I just walk out with the ninja.
He's like, see, you could get a good settlement. There's the ninja.
Which was taken care of, and I just walk out.
Yeah, well, insurance is for after something happens, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Anyway, so the master's in bed. Momo already rolled to like read him a story and stuff, and he just like listens gently to the story said to him as he falls asleep. D3 favor for Momo, and I know Yoko said she was tucking him in like a little while ago.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll just throw that in there. D3 for you as well.
Okay.
And he goes to sleep. And there's one final event
Okay.
that happens after the master falls asleep.
Until we throw
See
in
if
our
we
own
can do this
events.
without waking him up.
We just keep waking him up. No. Oh my god.
25 is...
Master runs
Someone
away.
grabs the ankle of the maid with the lowest luck. That maid takes 2d6 stress. So it's tied between Momo and
So 1 and
Taka.
2.
Oh,
So
I will follow it into the master's bedroom to make sure he's asleep.
So
we'll see.
Momo's ankle is grabbed by the vengeful spirit of the first Pantsless Ninja, who has manifested as a ghost, as everybody does when they die in this place. Grabs her ankle like, from underneath the bookcase and tries to drag her under the bookcase with his iron grip of Pantsless Ninja skills.
You want me to roll the damage?
I'm
or-
gonna roll 2d6 stress, yeah.
I like how Momo is the only one that got.
Probably
really
gonna go
stressed.
running out of the room and wake up the master now.
I have two spirit left. So
No, I'm good.
Yeah, so roll an athletics to oppose the grab, Momo.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, you
Fuck.
get grabbed and you're drugged to the floor, and the ninja ghost, the pantsless ninja ghost is like, ah ha ha ha! I will finally succeed in besting the maids of this household.
Does it wake up the master?
No, he's good.
Sakura's gonna look at Taka and go, "Do you want to use the vacuum again?"
Yes, yes, we will vacuum up the ghost.
who are you gonna call?
Okay, go ahead. Roll athletics.
I'm so glad that I read that you could buy stress
Yes.
points away with favor,
Aw.
because otherwise I would have been boned.
So Momo, you need to roll athletics, and so does my ninja. So 8 and real athletics, Momo.
Oh, this sucks.
Oh, you managed to
Six.
succeed. So the vacuum cleaner doesn't work on ghosts, apparently. At least not on these.
Oh,
These
so
two.
do I take stress damage for this?
No, you're good.
Oh.
And then
Random event.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what else to do.
No, it's cool. But the pantsless ninja ghost is still harassing Momo, so you need to get rid of it, and then that's the end of the story, basically.
Okay, well, Yoko receives word that there is an unwanted ghost in the house.
Indeed.
And goes rushing over to try and pull it into hell or something.
Okay.
Something
so
that is ghost Banish
using,
ghosts
using
too.
banish ghost powers, you want to pull it straight to hell.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use, I don't know, athletics, skill, and cunning are about 3, so I'm just gonna use
Athletics
whatever one.
is the combat one.
Ka-cha! It doesn't work. I lose my grip.
Nope, he lets go of Momo, and he stands up and he's like a ghost, but he's wearing no pants, but he's a
Okay,
ghost, so
hold
it doesn't
on.
really matter. And he
Six
fights
divided
off
by-
he fights off the ghost of Jeeves, and he fights off the ghost of the groundskeeper, you know, and he's struggling against you, so you take stress damage there and
Okay.
so forth.
Sakura is going to use the last trap of the mansion.
Okay.
Flamethrowers descend from the ceiling and start evaporating the ghost's ectoplasm.
Okay, you're just gonna like blast it with flamethrowers. So roll athletics.
It's 1 for 1.
Okay, sweet. Thank you.
He is evaporated by the flamethrower trap of doom. Get D3 favor, Phoenix. The master sleeps soundly tonight, knowing that his island is free of ninjas, pantsless variety or ghost pantsless variety. That
I
he now
wanna
has
end it now.
that he now has insurance against them, and that the zombie relatives visited perfectly fine.
And there was a
Had a
gorilla.
good time.
There was a gorilla; it was taken care of as well.
Yep,
Yes,
and the dinosaur egg.
The dinosaur egg and the gorilla are now in the secret lab, and of course he switched bodies with Sakura, and then they had bathtub fun times. So, who has the most favor right now?
Currently, I have 20.
Pig
I only have 5.
I'm at 19.
and Fuzzy.
12.
So Bear has the most favor. That means that Bear gets to basically do like the end scene of the whole game.
Oh,
Wait, did
God.
who got favor for the trying to fight this ghost thing?
Sakura did because she killed it.
She killed it?
Yeah.
Okay. None of the rest of us involved got any favor.
No, because you failed like
Nope.
3
No,
times.
because we failed. We failed horribly.
So Bear,
God.
you get to narrate the last scene as you have the most favor.
Oh, man.
So like now that the master's asleep and the maids can do whatever they want, it's all good.
I don't know what to do.
Random event!
Why would I random event?
It's the last scene, do it.
That's the
You
last
reset
scene.
all the clocks to the proper time zone, and then
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna spend an extra few favored out my spirit so Pig can be it. I'm trying to. I can't think of anything.
Pig, you want to do the narration then?
Yeah. Pig, you go. I've got nothing.
Sure.
yeah, Pig was second anyways, so
Hmm.
So, as the master starts to drift off and he snores quietly, the 4 maids looking at him shortly, just making sure that he's asleep, nothing else is to disturb him. They all decide to leave his room and attend to the final duties around the house. Picking up the dishes off the table, putting the stuff away in the kitchen, some last minute cleaning, around the kitchen and stuff. And the 4 of them each head to their own bedrooms, where they proceed to, make their beds, set their alarm clocks, and call it a night themselves to await the adventures of the next morning.
Indeed, and adventures they will have. So, that is the end of the Maid RPG session. And Pig, I know you wanted to do more, and I know you guys wanted to do more. The thing is, I feel like it's sort of like Cards Against Humanity, where if you go too long, it starts to get boring. You know what I mean?
It's almost but it's only like 7:45 though. I'm like, oh.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to do, right? We
I
started
know.
at 4:30.
We also started early.
Yeah,
so,
at like 5 we started. So, anyway, that is perfect.
Let's all roll new characters.
Well done, everybody. And I'm actually,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say to close the recording out, and then we'll do, So thanks very much, people, for checking out the Maid RPG for Tabletop Day. And this is gonna be a One-Shot Wednesday post. I know it's not on Wednesday, but this is a one-shot, and would have been on Wednesday if we'd done it at the correct time. So I hope you enjoyed, basically, the random fun times.
This was the greatest thing.
It was pretty it's pretty impressive.